Hey, welcome back. It is as always good to see you today. It is Friday, and I started working a little bit early today so I could finish a little bit early. I'm not going to be doing much for job 2 today. I haven't done much for job 2 at all this week because the software isn't where I needed to be to document it. So I've had an easing in, and I've been able to stream a little bit this week. So, hello, strawberries. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. I love Gen Con. It's a good time. And hello, Jessica. Hello, Ilya. Hello, Mars. Amberlynn's smugness is making her unwatchable. You want to do some retro QLR? We can watch some QLR. Do you all want to finish? Um, do you want to finish this from the other day, or would you rather watch some Quirky today? I can do either because we know we didn't finish her last Patreon stream. How are you all doing today, by the way? How was your Friday? Any exciting plans for the weekend? Anything exciting going on? Let's check her chat and see. Oh, when I go live again 3 days ago. Don't know. I need to be more active in my Ghosties Patreon. So we do need to finish this. You're going glow. What's glow bowling? Do the bowling balls glow in the dark? That sounds fun. I love that you and wifey go do things and have fun. Let's see. Let me pull up Quirky Love Rosie here. Hello, Maggie. So I have she did remove a lot of things. Yeah, I planned on at least finishing this one. And then there's last night's. Because I heard it because Amber comes in for this one. Um, so let's go ahead and do this one and I'll look through Rosie's stuff. I have before Rosie deleted stuff, um, before Rosie deleted things, I downloaded her channel. Now these aren't in order. They are alphabetical, of course. So, unfortunately, I don't have, or I don't know, like, unless there's some metadata in here that has, like, when it was recorded. Um, oh, cancel. Close. What are you doing? Are you being stupid? You shouldn't be struggling. You're a very strong processor. What's your malfunction? There we go. Um, so I don't know when a lot of these, I don't know when these were recorded because I just downloaded the entire channel. Um, I have an autoimmune disorder, serious. No, no, you don't. No, you don't. Bullshit. Um, Okay, we'll watch some Rosie after. Let's finish this from. This was Wednesdays.
His girlfriend's named Duck. He's getting kicked out of churches for touching hair. Like,
now I'll probably like skip through this a lot because I really just don't care.
bro, come on.
Dude, he was getting in a fight with somebody in my family, and like he would go over there to try to meet his daddy, talk to the daddy, but he wouldn't cross the property because he knew that the brother would come out and kick his ass. So he would just keep walking up and down the road until the daddy would see him and then come up there and talk to him. And then if he stepped a little bit into there, he's like, "Your brother wants to kill me!" And then the brother would come out and try to kick his ass, and he'd run down the street. He was like a 70-year-old man. It was fun.
He was a 70-year-old man doing all this shit.
Oh my god, dude, they can make a movie off that motherfucker's life. He was so funny. But he's dead. He went back up to where he came from, and he never came back. So we're pretty sure he's dead.
If we get 50 members, guys, I'll free the Greys. We're at 8 right now, so 50 members and I'll free the Greys for y'all. Okay.
Sweet.
That is sweet. We love the Greys sometimes. So sometimes the Greys can be a little, but yeah, we're not touching it, dude. He sounds like a cool dude. Him and his duck, they fucking.
Oh yeah, he was definitely a hardcore drug addict, man. He loved his pain pills and Xanaxes.
So since you seem so compelled to turn me into a fucking gay man with this letter shit and everything else that you and everybody else is so compelled to do,
I think it would be beautiful.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't, and I hate that you do. What are your thoughts on Lolcow Gay?
Okay, so it's gonna be Zeta Ray and Nightmare?
Yeah, but I just mean the fucking name, dude. I love that.
Oh.
I legitimately laughed for like
like
5 minutes when I saw it. Like, that was so funny to me.
It's memorable. Like, you know exactly what you're getting.
Exactly.
I like it.
Exactly.
It might be a place for like the LGBTQ to congregate.
Yeah. A lot of people thought I should end up on Lolcow Gay. I personally disagree. I don't think it's the right place for me to go. But actually, things are looking up for me. Like, since
blow my nose. Why do they have something called Lolcow Gay? Hey, Lizzie. She joins shortly, doesn't she? Y'all telling me what to do? Y'all think this is your channel? I don't want to watch Amber. Skip until Amber comes on. Make up y'all's minds. Yes, I've been enjoying Nikki's. Is that her Instagram stuff? I follow Rosie on Instagram, but I don't know. I missed parts of it because I was busy doing stuff whenever her lives were on. So I've missed a lot of the things that she was showing. And Maggie, I enjoy being well. I don't. Oh shit! Somebody donated $99.99 saying let's go Leather Daddy. Fuck. What's he going to do if
they have confidence?
If you had a fucking full-ass leather goddamn get up,
yeah, you could say the same thing about the fishnets, dude. Like the fishnets, that did not give me confidence at all. Oh, come on, Mama B. No.
Mama 334 super chat at $99.99. Let's go, Leather Daddy.
Thank you, Mama B. Let's not go, dude. Let's not. Like,
I don't want to be Leather Daddy.
That's funny. That's a lot of money to donate. Oh, let's see. Okay, we're almost at the 1 hour mark. Wasn't Amber sick? Oh, here we go. Amber was sick, so she'd called in.
A lot of people naturally expected them to be fighting all the time, and we're actually really excited by it.
At Super Chat $23.26. Scooter, take the hint. Sweet Tea needs a host to control her. That's why she likes Keem the past host and even Boogie. Stop doing the stunts and make her yours. She's even said this.
Dude, that sounds so fucking...
We're gonna just skip past that for Sweet Tea.
You're a sweet guy, man. You are. I mean, it would be good for you too if you were a little bit more dominant, right?
I mean, yeah, but...
Leader.
So here's the thing with that, like, it's a two-way street as well, though, right?
I don't fight back that hard, do I?
No, you don't fight back too hard, but like, we've talked about this in the past, like, okay, so let's say that I flip this goal, and instead of me, it's you. Are you gonna do...
We could be, if Scooter and Sweet Tea are interesting. Maybe they could become our new... Maybe they could become our new topics.
Yeah.
You would?
I was gonna do it anyway.
Oh, you're just gonna do it to do it?
Yes, I was gonna do it with you either way.
Fuck me, alright, goddamn. And we can do it together then, shit.
It looks like
how the first fishnet thing went. I was like,
it looks like somebody's going to join here in a second.
I'll just do it with you boys, you know?
What the hell? Oh, that's Desi.
Desi.
Oh, wait, who's this?
On your own account.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Boogie.
Okay, let me get this shit off. I just figured it out.
Oh, fucking A. It's Boogie.
What's that?
I just fucking figured it out.
What's that?
You are trying to be Mr. fucking Rogers, and you're afraid
Are we doing
everybody.
Shut up,
Because
Boogie.
okay, dude, that was a whole thing though. That was
That
a whole
came
thing.
naturally.
Why are you driving holding your dog? That is so dangerous. Give the dog to your girlfriend.
That came naturally. Okay, like
Yeah.
again, if we want to get into that, we can get into that. But like, things wrong there. Like, you have to take accountability for that. And like anybody would tell you that.
Oh,
Well,
why
yeah,
are
but
you
most of the
coming
time, people's
back?
personal DMs weren't getting shared around, especially back.
Oh my
He was the one that
god.
posted them into the. Okay.
And you're gonna grow a pair of fucking balls back.
You can try to see that, but I
Shut up, Boogie. Nobody cares what you have to say.
So I'm feeling a little better.
Oh.
have to read right to
Go,
do
you
it.
pussy.
All right, then let's fucking do it, bro. Like, I'm not gonna just start saying shit to fuck with you just to fuck with you. Like, yeah, you fucked up the redirect and I called that shit out. You were jealous as fuck. You admitted to that much. Oh, sorry, dude. You're not welcome here anymore. Get the fuck out.
No, but he said he was talking some shit. Amber.
There's
Yeah, I
Amber.
was supposed to tell him to get the fuck out.
How are you?
Okay,
doing?
need to be on my show. So I'm feeling a little better, and I just wanted to come here and say you guys are doing great. I've been watching the whole time, and I'm in full support of the leather daddy
Oh god.
and leather mommy.
Oh
Dude, isn't
god.
that amazing? Oh my god, I've been trying to get this done for like 5 months.
I
Yeah.
hate it, dude. This is the shit I try to avoid doing. God damn it.
No, like this is a good goal.
It's a respectable part of the LGBTQ plus community. And if you don't want to do it, that's homophobic, Scooter.
It's not, dude. This is like saying the fatphobic shit. It's not homophobic. I'm
Why
not.
don't you want to do it then?
I'm not part of the LGBT community.
Well, don't you think they're cool and want to be like, oh, I want to do that too because they're so cool?
They are. They're plenty cool. They're just like, it's just not my community. It's like community appropriation.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Fine. I'm part of the community, and I say it's totally fine. Just go for it.
Okay, yeah, fine. I'm going for it. I'm going
I
for
think
it, dude.
even if you went to a gay bar
dude,
wearing it and saying you're straight, they
what
would
is
say,
it with
hell
everybody
yeah,
to go to a
you
gay
go.
bar? That shit's wild. Like whenever I was in Florida, I had somebody from the Discord DM me, and they got upset because I didn't go to a gay bar with them. They're like, we need to go to a gay bar, and they're a cool person I know. And I'm like, dude, I'm not gay. I can't go to a gay bar if I'm not gay. I mean, if I had the leather daddy out, then I
Can
might.
be.
Yes, you can. Anybody can go to a gay bar. Lots of people go to gay bars just to dance. Everybody's welcome at gay bars, you numbnut. Is that like, oh, gay people can't go to straight bars because they're not straight?
So you've never been to a gay bar?
No, I haven't. There's like a.
The only cool young bar around here is a gay bar, and I never got to go, but it's supposed to be really cool with the young crowd. Like a lot of.
Well, see, like Houston's a very dead city, but there's this one street in Houston. It's like the gay district, so to speak, and like it's a really cool place. Like they have, like it's the only cool place in Houston.
You
if I'm
didn't
being honest. I mean, I've been there before. I haven't gone to any of the bars there. Cause like, why am I gonna go to a gay
should.
bar? Why
Gay
should
bars
I?
are the best.
Why don't you want to intermingle with the gays?
Dude, I have good gay friends. I've never really thought to go. Is it like a fun time?
It seems like a fun time.
So do you guys go to gay bars?
If you enjoy that sort of thing, if you like going to bars, dancing, drinking, whatever, hanging out with your friends, it could be a good time. It's not for everybody, but
You'll 100% get hit on though. I can already tell because you kind of give off the,
He does.
So,
he does. People
I'm
see
telling
that
you, you're
ass.
gonna get hit on. It's gonna
People
feel
get
good
hit
though.
on.
You know what?
Guy.
You know what? Like, dude, I have gotten a lot of
Male
confidence
attention?
boost from men. Like, cause I had a.
Here's a story for you guys. One of my coworkers, one of the trainers, he was at a site doing training years and years ago, whenever he worked for a different company. But he worked with our manager at that company, and they both came to this company. It was after work, and he was going to look for a place. He found a bar that was showing the game on TV. So he went into the bar and he's watching whatever game was on. And a couple of guys had like bought him some drinks, and he's like, oh, hey, yeah, cool, thinking he made some friends. And he's like talking to the guys, and they're buying him some drinks. And then he, like, I don't know if he called our manager or he called somebody, and they were like, look around the bar. Are there any women in the bar? And Joe's like, no. And he realized he realized he went to a gay bar. And these guys were trying to pick him up. So whenever he left the bar, and he made our manager stay on the phone with him because he's like, the guys are following me now. So he's like, so because they bought him several drinks, and I guess I thought they were gonna take Joe home with them. Um, but he had he had stumbled into a gay bar, and guys were buying him drinks, and he's just thinking he's just making some buddies. Yeah. It was pretty funny.
A male gooner at one point that was DMing me like every day
Ooh.
trying to get pictures from me. He's like, I'll send you money for pictures. And dude, like,
No
I was the
way.
biggest. I swear, his name is. I leaked it, so his name is Ben. It gave me the
Why?
biggest confidence boost in the world, man. I love
Why
you,
did you
dude.
leak the poor guy's name?
Well, it came up on Cash, and yeah, we outed his DMs. Like, I wasn't gonna take pictures and send them.
Oh
I'm not
my
starting an
God.
OnlyFans.
That's
Really
crazy.
cool.
Dude,
I've had this one guy, he's been following me for like literally ever, and he wants pictures of my arms because he's kind of like into the whole like fat girl thing because my arms are like really big, And he's like, I'll give you $50 for just a picture of your arms. Oh, go watch my old videos, you weirdo. That's
I was
easy
going to ask
money.
you. I was going to ask you why you said $50, like if you had done it before. When you said that.
That's going
He's
right.
been asking me for years, and I keep saying no. I should just like fucking go for it.
Years.
It's almost due. No.
Fuck it, man. That's an easy thing. But that's how they get you. They'll say, "Give me an arm pick," and then you do it a couple times, and then they'll be like, "Oh, give me a titty pick," you know, and keep getting worse and worse and worse. So
Yeah.
maybe you don't want to.
Yeah, it's Montrose in Houston, if anybody knows it.
Amber always has her arms out. He can get those for free. Shit, Rosie always has her girls and arms out. He can go get that shit for free from Rosie.
It's a very, very gay place to be. Maybe the next time
I
I do
wanna
it.
go.
Oh,
Phantom
God.
went.
Wait,
Yes, do an IRL there.
maybe that's the next IRL I do, is the fucking kick Montrose.
I would feel bad though. What if there's some like closeted people in there and you like film them?
Well, I mean, that's fair enough. Like, if they're like on the street
Don't film inside of a gay bar. Don't do it.
sides and stuff like that, like, you know, it's
that'd be
they
fine.
don't have to say they're gay. Like, no, you guys are saying it. Straight people can go to a gay bar.
A
Like,
lot of straight people go.
exactly,
Yeah, a lot.
exactly. I mean, I've heard
Only-
of the concept. I've just never done it before.
The only young person bar is the gay bar where I live. So
I am so glad people
Yeah.
don't want to see this leather shit. I'm actually so
Well, I'm
happy.
disappointed.
I am too.
No-
We got 40 minutes.
Yeah, we still got, dude, you don't have to say that. I'm hoping we're not going to make any progress towards this.
I mean, what?
Dude.
We're almost a third there.
I'm like just at the size. No, here's the deal. I'm like just at the size where if I can buy this stuff like off of Amazon and things like that. Like I have to buy the biggest size, and then I'm like busted out of it. No, like I do, because like
You're not even that big.
I'm pretty
That
big.
leather daddy wasn't bigger than you from American Horror Story.
What was it? Okay, but then I have to buy like the American Horror Story kit. Like, is that a thing? Like,
I'm saying that guy was huge. He was tall and buff, like probably wider than you are. So if he could find one,
well, he's from a TV
Does
show.
anything
everything's
interesting
off of orange.
happen in this
No.
stream?
it's a
Do they
really
just
good movie.
keep
It's about,
talking
like,
about
this guy and he's like violent. He's got like really like
Scooter
R-word
wearing?
tendencies.
They just keep talking about Scooter wearing leather get up and gay bars. Is that all the stream
He
is?
likes to like kill people. Or he didn't like to kill people, but he accidentally killed somebody. He
What
got
the
arrested.
fuck?
And he fucking he goes to the prison and they give him this new trial so he can get out of jail earlier, and it makes it where he doesn't want to have sex anymore. He can't listen to his favorite classical music anymore, and he fucking can't have any bad thoughts or he'll get like violently sick. And then at the end he finally like the people say that he was doing that was wrong for them to do that, immoral, and they fix his brain so he's able to like do whatever he wants again. And I've always thought about like that, like if I had the choice between like taking a pill and getting out of prison to like and never having any sexual thoughts again or just staying in prison, I'd probably stay in prison.
Damn. What,
I'd stay in prison.
I would too.
See,
That's a nightmare.
you guys are
That's a
women.
nightmare.
Well, like, dude, as a gooner locked in a prison, I'd be like, I'll take that pill. I'll take the pill.
Did you know that a girl's orgasm is like way more extreme than a
Girls
guy's
don't
orgasm?
Did you?
I believe it.
I mean,
I believe it.
I would believe it, but I also know that a man's orgasm can take out an eye. So, you know, I mean, you know, who's taking
We're
out
not
eyeballs?
talking about the pressure of sucking.
Well, I'm just saying, who's got the real pressure here? Somebody's asked how to become a cash cow. You can either press the join button right below the stream, or you might have to go to the channel and then go to the membership tab. You can.
Have you ever seen them that picture where they got the metal things holding that guy's eye open and like dripping in the water? That's from that movie. That's how
Yeah,
they get him to
it's
like
from
change.
At Wendolin 1029 super
Oh
chatted
my
$19.99. What's a weird thing a gooner has said to each of you?
Okay, well,
My
go,
most.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you go first.
Okay, no, I was
Go,
gonna
go.
say, so Ben one night, like at 3 o'clock in the morning, messaged me, please reply back, I'm cold, and like he put like the big eye face, like the googly eyes and shit, and like the hard eyes. He loves emojis. That's probably the weirdest thing he said though. Because like here's to know the full Ben lore. I've never responded to Ben. I've never typed to him before. Like
Why'd you say he was your friend?
he's not my friend. No, he's my gooner. He's just down really bad.
He's my gooner.
He
I
is,
love
yeah,
that.
he is my gooner. I do take ownership for him. He's free to goon, but you know, I just don't respond.
That one guy that who was he? Power Up or what was his name? That used to message me and said I'm fat as fuck, but
Oh god, that
I'm
one.
trying to lose weight. I guess that was probably.
I remember that.
I honestly got a good connection with him. Like I talked to him a little while, but
Would you date a fat guy?
I don't know. I've never really dated a fat guy. Probably if I loved him enough, I'd date anybody if I loved him enough.
Yeah.
There's enough connection.
Yeah.
All right, Amber, who's your gooner, or what would they say?
Mine was like a recent one. It was, I'll feed you in a bathtub all day.
What
I
the
was like,
fuck? Aaron
you
just
have
dropped
the
in.
Wow.
Nothing wrong with the phrase, yeah.
I'll feed you in a
Why'd you do it?
bathtub all day.
I love this song.
Yeah,
That's good.
It's a good one.
that is a good one. The dots
Yeah.
fucking bang with.
So Amber's feeling better. Maybe Wednesday was a special bingo night and she was gonna be late.
Yeah, they made us a few songs. I've used one. Yeah, Sweet Tea has a history with the DMs. We'll keep the DMs locked down. Nothing good ever comes out of DMs.
Oh,
I
you just
love
reminded me.
people now.
A girl wants to date you, Scooter, but they asked, is he okay being a stepdad?
Oh, no, I'd be a stepdad, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm in any
You're gonna
position to be a
love
stepdad. I mean, I'm just getting my own shit together, but yeah.
And then there's another girl. She sent a picture of her, and she's so gorgeous. She's like, I don't know if I have money to like go to the Discord. How much is it? So I told her how much it is. I haven't heard from her again, but she's so pretty. I was like, oh, he's gonna love you.
Dude,
So
I feel
there's people cooking.
I know, I feel so bad. A few
That
people.
last girl.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A few people have messaged me, but like I've just been so busy between like the two shows and like getting my.
Amber doesn't need to be vetting anybody's romantic interest.
You
Part
make
of
time for Lacey.
I don't make time for anybody,
You
dude.
used to.
I don't make time for anybody. Like, dude, I'm literally like just running around all day.
For Zay.
Well, I was on vacation, and honestly, no, I didn't. Dude. When I was on vacation, I was working all day. It was
Interesting
actually insane.
happen.
Wait, so
Y'all both were right.
you guys talked about Lolcow Gay, right?
Yeah, what are
No,
your
not
thoughts on Lolcow Gay?
I kind of low-key love it.
Yeah.
I do too.
I don't think like it's not like offensive. It's not meant to be like
No.
mean to the gay people. Like I'm gay and I'm not offended at all. I think it's great. Like I think
Both hosts are gay too, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah, we need gay support in the LCU, and I think that's gonna help.
They also
I do
hate each
too.
other,
What
which is
time?
gonna be fun.
What time?
Yes.
I think
And so
their personalities are gonna go good together. I
1:16.
honestly do. I think they'll be friends.
Hey,
I hope so.
DV.
I hope so,
And then
dude. Like Denmark worked
is-
with her and hated it.
Denmark's an idiot.
What? I
Did
mean,
he quit too? He's gone too?
he quit Rain, but like then he moved Zeta to test, and he's gonna stay on Rain now, so it's just him and Kimmy.
Oh,
So
okay.
he quit because he hated Zeta that bad?
Yeah, he did.
My God.
Yeah, we tried to talk him out of it. It was unfortunate.
I wonder what you did to the guy.
God only knows. And like the whole Lacey situation, I'm staying out of, dude. I got yelled at for that. She did something stupid. She should take accountability and apologize. That's all I'm gonna say. I got
Yeah, I
yelled at
think you
once
told me
today.
about that.
She's had several fucking big like and go out with them and stuff. Like, oh,
Y'all that have
Yeah.
I bet they feel heartbroken.
y'all that have seen this before, does anything happen? Do they just bullshit? Hey, Lilith Moonchild, how you doing? What?
Dude, God, I'm so glad right now. I don't. Maybe I should like. Okay, so we don't want the leather goal, right? Like I could just take it
Yes.
off the screen. I could just
No,
take
we
it off
still
the
need
screen. We only have 40 minutes left. I feel like I could get away with taking it off.
Please, someone donate.
No, I feel like I could take it off the screen.
Donate.
He
I
wears
don't-
the whole fucking
Credit card.
episode. We can have to do all sorts of crazy shit in it. Oh my God. And
Dude.
I can get something ordered fast.
No, that's what scares me. Okay, so like, just I guess we can hype it up a little bit. They're gonna be so they're not doing dry January. I unfortunately am stuck doing dry January. So on Friday they'll be drinking. And I'll have something disgusting to drink. I'm sure,
Yeah.
just so I can
That'd be fun.
partake.
So she
but I'll do the
removed
leather
a
off of it if we hit the goal,
lot of
which
stuff.
yeah, I guess I could do the entertainment. Like you guys,
Oh my God.
and like that's what I'm scared of. Is like you guys are gonna be having the time of your lives, getting drunk. I'm gonna be like drinking like goat milk or some shit, getting sick, and like having to dance in a leather daddy outfit. Like I hate it.
Yeah, that would be the best fucking thing ever. Oh my God. You have to fucking hit that goal, man. You have to fucking
Yes.
do it.
That'd be fun.
If Boogie would have said the redirect, we probably would have. They probably think that bus is
Yeah.
going on.
Dude, oh god, but yeah, Boogie's been a nightmare. Now we don't have to get into it, but Boogie has been an
Boogie
absolute
did that on
nightmare.
purpose.
Yeah,
He was
that's
what he
did it on
said he
purpose.
Yeah.
An asshole.
Pretty much.
Dude, and again, we're not getting into it. We can get to it tomorrow. But he was talking so much shit today on live. He came up here talking shit. The dude is like actually.
Oh, we got some karaoke.
To make you feel my love. To make you feel my love. Through winds of change, I'm moving wild as appear. And there's no one there to dry your tears.
Whoever told her she could fucking, I mean, hey, she's having a good time. She's out having a blast.
Like my family when they came to America. They used to listen to all the music.
She thinks she's the next Celine Dion.
I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love.
Oh, your brother sent you your wedding video. Aww. Yeah, she's not fucking agoraphobic. She does, yeah, it's like social anxiety can come and go, but yeah. Let's see. I'm curious how the girls are gonna get remonetized and keep their channels. Well, I mean, as long as they don't start talking about binge, they should be fine. Let's see. So a lot of her videos, I think, because I have a lot here. Oh wait, lives. Let's look at her lives. Um, there's one video that I do want to show you guys. I think Nikki has it up on her channel. Let me see. It's the one where she goes off on Foodie Beauty. She may have covered it during one of her lives though, and I don't want to play one of Nikki's lives. Um, I'm really just big boned. Mm. I meant to look at Nikki's channel for the shorts, not Rosie's. Is it in here? Um, I don't know. Where she's going off, she's blaming Foodie Beauty for like triggering her, and Foodie Beauty doesn't need a platform. You know, it's just like, ugh. She might have had some liquid encouragement. God. Hey Elle, how you doing? Yeah, I'd rather see her out and about doing stuff too than let's see. A year ago, a year and a half ago, she lost so much weight. Oh, let's watch this one. So this one, I believe this is 2023. Yes, this is hello, welcome to me. This is after she had checked herself in to a psych facility. I meant to do this. Let me see, this was 23. She had checked herself in to the psych ward. Um, but when's this one?
It's actually really loud in my ears. Let me turn.
So this is right before she checked herself in. So I want to see if she left the video up. Hello. I want to see if she left this video up or if I need to look for it. No, let me find it. Let me see. I wish I had these dated, but I don't. At your chiropractor? That's a good place to be.
Come on and say hi. I'm in the midst of cooking a meal for these mental health issues that I deal with are so all encompassing.
So the bad thing is I don't know. I don't have the order of these videos. Because it doesn't keep that metadata. Yeah. Well, Aren't You Exhausted made that intro for her. Okay, this is before she checks herself in. She had a job. She was working. And then I think this was the one, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. She like wasn't eating or something and she passed out at work. That may have been an older one. And like they had to have an ambulance come get her or some bullshit or whatever. But she stays at a job just long enough to get health insurance, and then Sorry, I need to message my manager back. I just spotted I had a message. Who are you following me on Instagram? You probably a douche. All right. When was she anorexic? Yeah, she had like some I don't remember which psych ward visit it was, but she like hadn't been eating and she hadn't eaten that day and she had like passed out at work and they had to call an ambulance and like right after that she checked herself into a mental health facility. Okay, this is pool workout to battle mental health. This is right before she goes in to the mental health facility in 2023.
Thumbs down. Oh gosh. Yeah. It's pretty sunny here actually. I'm in the shade right now,
There's no
but
oh, here's the chat.
let me I'm honestly probably not gonna be doing a like fully serious workout or anything. I think I am gonna swim laps. That's gonna be probably what I do to like work out. Um, in a bit. I haven't been in the pool.
What now? I have no room to talk on this, but it's kind of baffling that to fit her entire frame, like she's barely fitting her entire body in the width of this vertical live. She's gonna have to back. It's just it's like, girl, come on, help yourself. Do this more. Be in the pool more. I think she was smaller here. Well, it was 2024. 2024 whenever she got on Monjaro.
For very long, so I'm gonna be doing some like slow stretches and stuff. But I just wanted to come on live and like chat for a bit.
Girl, this is squishing your boobs. Your boobs are spilling over the top of whatever this wrap is you have underneath your bikini top.
And all of that because I made a community post yesterday. Hi, Lori. A little bit about this. Tomorrow is a really
Yeah, it looks like a shirt or something. I don't remember why she quit Monjaro. I can't remember what the reason was. I think I do have some of those videos.
hard day for me.
Yeah, headphones in the pool. Her Fitbit stopped working. I wonder why, because it's not fucking waterproof. And then the headphones. I mean, as long as she doesn't dunk her head under here, but I don't know why she has headphones on in the pool whenever she's doing a live stream. Because she's not, I don't think she's listening to anything unless she has music playing in her headphones.
Hi, Haley. And this week's a lot actually. Hey, Kels. Hi, guys. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming to hang out. I had my first meeting with the nutritionist yesterday, and it was kind of like, so we had like the preliminary discussion, about 2 months ago actually, and then we had like our first official meeting after I did some of the
It's, I think she's using the mic on the phone.
paperwork, and we discussed a little bit. She sent me some resources that I haven't been able to like actually go over yet, because I just honestly wasn't in the mental space yet, and so I'll be getting to those soon. But tomorrow I have an appointment to deal with an untreated injury from a very traumatic event in my life 3.5 years ago.
Okay, so this would probably be the injury from the SA.
treated injury from a very traumatic event in my life 3.5 years ago.
That's the timing of that.
And I've been avoiding doing this for obviously about that long. And yeah, so I don't know exactly what that appointment will entail, because right now what I'm telling myself to get my ass in the door, literally, is to just tell myself over and over, it's just a consult, it's just a consult, I can back out, but I want to get this addressed and over with. So yeah, it is, especially because something happened in May where that person came back into my life through the internet.
So I think that would be on the forum. Hey, Napa girl. I think that would be the forum where Nikki had found the screen cap where Rosie mentions the person's name, but then tried to blame just recently tried to blame Chris and Britt for saying this person's name. I think that's when this took place. Was on that forum. They were talking about something, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, she also accused me of this, but I didn't." And then Rosie came in and is like, "Yes, you did, me, you know."
Hi, Jess. But yeah, it's good to see you, dude.
Do I not have any of her
Jess and I were
Monjaro
actually
ones?
just talking about maybe doing something really fun for my birthday. Who knows? We'll see. But that would be so fun. I loved your idea.
So I have 2 videos here with Monjaro in the title. Let me see. I have a week 4 and a week 5 Monjaro. I think she may have deleted the other ones before I could get them.
My birthday's in November, like late November. Right now, I'm just focusing on like stretching out my hips because I'm really tense, and I've been feeling like triggered feelings around the nutritionist as well.
Stretching out your hips. This is her little leg looks so. She has such skinny ankles. I wish I had skinny ankles. What are you doing? What? Why does her foot look weird? Her butt. I mean, she must be squatting or something in the water because the way her leg is coming out from her body is at a very weird angle, and I'm not sure where the other leg is.
Well, because anytime I do things to like try to better myself in my life, my instinct is to fuck it up. So I have to fight that. And on top of that, I'm
Oh, there
dealing
it
with
is.
just I think I'm like dealing with cycle stuff, you know. So not yet, but I think I'm like PMSing, because I was experiencing certain symptoms the past couple of days that made me go, oh, I think that might be what's going on. So, oh, cool. Yeah, my birthday's November 24th. Never too early to start planning your celebration. Hell yeah. You deserve to do something fun. Yeah, honestly, because they came up with the idea of us like getting like an Airbnb and having some, because like we've all got like friends like all over the country and stuff. I don't have a ton of local friends, and the ones that I do are like they're generally like single moms or like working moms.
Girl, my lower body is just. I got huge fucking cankles. I got calves that could, I don't know, rival a frickin' bulldog or something. Speaking of PMS, I'm feeling super snacky myself. It's looming over there for you, Maggie. I'm sorry.
Moms, and I don't get to see them very often. So, it is what it is. But because I'm a transplant, so I don't know. I don't have like grounding here,
Sorry, I saw this earlier. Yeah, Jessica, Jessica had said, I'm starting to think she has Munchausen syndrome. Isn't it, which one, Nikki or Scar, one of the other, thinks that she might be, what is it, histrionic?
I had a lot of friends
And
down in
that fits
Georgia,
too.
but or I guess up in Georgia. I'm in Florida now. But I've lost touch with a lot of them. You know how life goes.
You know what's fun to see? It's fun to see how many people have been blocked since she's done her lives, because she'll be like, oh yeah, so and so, blah blah blah, and you won't see that person or their message or anything because she's blocked so many people.
Hey Carrie, I'm glad you made it too. It's just, yeah, I'm just kind of chit chatting.
Oh, Carrie's still
I
here.
have to be real. I've just not been in the space for vlogging. I think I did mention this in my cooking life, but I literally have deleted over an hour's worth of footage that I've recorded because every time I watch it back, I'm like, my vibes are rank. They're just rank.
You know, possibly the same as well. Maybe we've all synced up by watching videos together. Is that possible? Have we all synced up through YouTube?
And then so I'm now off of the oxycarbazine bullshit, whatever. And I actually just had a meeting with my psych a couple hours ago. So he had already put in the order.
Which psych? Is this Dr. W? The one that finally gave you what you wanted?
For the gabapentin, and then he actually just put in an order for an as-needed anxiety med that I've kind of been low-key asking for here and there because I have a positive relationship with it. It's not Xanax, but it is one of those prescriptions that is more controlled. In fact,
What do you mean because you have a positive? You've been asking for an anxiety medication because you have a positive relationship with it. Mars, it's because you're across the ocean. It doesn't work that far away. It's only in the continental US.
Xanax doesn't work for me. It, I don't like Xanax.
You just in a vehicle.
But I've had a positive reaction to Ativan in the past, and like, but only as needed and for like extreme
Ativan.
situations. And honestly, I need something like.
Isn't Ativan what she's like hoarding now and like tries to like not take it unless she has to because she doesn't have a prescription right now? She doesn't have insurance.
Like that at this point for sure.
I know she's mentioned Ativan recently.
So yeah, I have people everywhere too, including Canada. But yeah, I'm loving the idea of somewhere in Florida in the winter, like a lot of people. Yeah, I've heard. I asked him about Klonopin, but I've also.
Okay, so Ativan is lorazepam. So it's a okay. That's the AI. Let me see what. National Alliance. Oh goodness, that's not what I meant to click. Ativan. Brand names are Ativan, lorazepam, and lorazepam, Lorvi. Okay, lorazepam, and what does it treat? So we're not looking at a Google overview, AI overview. We're actually looking at a web. You know, it still irks me slightly, and it shouldn't. But y'all remember? Uh, yes, it is. Y'all remember whenever Amber Lynn had mentioned about um her generic Ozempic or whatever, and her Ozempic only having like a 30-day shelf life, and people were like, "No, that's wrong." So I Googled and I looked up the fridge life, the shelf life of like how long you should keep it before you need to throw it out because it loses its potency. And you all were, well, some of you were on the stream with me, and I didn't look at like a Google AI overview. I went to like 5 or 6 different manufacturer websites, and every single one of them said 30 days, 30 days, 30 days. And Amberlynn used a clip from my video to be like, hey, look, this isn't just me saying this. Here's a reaction channel also saying this. And I guess in like Jordy or people's like chats, they were like, oh, well, this Elizabeth is stupid. She's probably just doing a Google AI overview. She's probably just doing. No, just because you might disagree with Amber Lynn on things doesn't mean she's always wrong. and it just still irks me that people were like, no, I actually went to manufacturer websites to confirm this information. Anyway, yes, dark chocolate is good. So yes, lorazepam. Lorazepam is a, oh my god, benzodiazepine. Benzodiazepine? Sounds right. It is approved for the treatment of anxiety, insomnia, or sleep difficulty due to anxiety or stress. Status epilepticus, continuous seizures, and as a medication given right before anesthesia. However, benzodiazepines can also be used to treat alcohol withdrawal. Generalized anxiety disorder occurs when a person experiences excessive anxiety or worry for at least 6 months. Other symptoms include restlessness, fatigue, difficulty concentrating, irritability, muscle tension, sleep disturbance. So don't drive a car or operate machinery till you know what it's going to do. Anxiety or insomnia may improve rapidly over a period of days. So the use of lorazepam with opioid medications has led to serious side effects. Okay, she's not going to be pregnant. Okay. So I wonder if she is. So it says here that. So I think this is one of. This may be one of those medications. Okay, you can take it with food. Maybe taken every day at regular times or on an as needed basis. Measure with a dosing spoon or oral syringe, which you can get from your pharmacy. Okay, so she can take it as needed. Hmm. Okay.
Also seen mixed reviews about that one. I wish we could teleport to places, right, Kelvin?
What was it?
There in Florida in the winter, like a lot of people. Yeah, I've heard. I asked him about Klonopin, but I've also seen mixed reviews about that one. I wish we could teleport to places, right, Kels? Oh my gosh. But anyway, so last night, and I made this on my Instagram stories if you guys want to
Hey,
see. I didn't
Fiona's
want to,
mom.
since I'm making, since like my 2 videos I have in the vault to go right now are recipe videos, and I just did a cooking live. I was like, I don't want to make more food content right now, but I made this, frankly, delicious brown butter pesto pasta from the brown butter that I failed to use in my cooking live. And I was just like, you know what? I'm having an attitudinal moment. So I'm not worrying too much about what I'm eating right now for like the next day or so, nothing crazy. But I'm logging it all and I'm making sure I'm not binging. So that's like my main goal. It's for both carrying. Gabapentin it's known to have effects positively towards anxiety, depression, but it does help with nerve pain and stuff. I did not respond well to the Trileptal, which I guess is in a similar family to gabapentin. So we'll see how I respond to gabapentin. But I also got my leave extended till like the second week of fucking September. So I'm happy about that. And I'm also not, because I'm actually kind of ready to be good enough to get back to work by this point. Like, yeah, it's been cute, fun, and fresh, like not working, but I could use the additional boost of my income again, and I could, I could get used to getting back to real life, and try to figure shit out. But
You say that, but then right after this, you go into a mental health facility.
does work, but I reacted badly, so I only did it for a few months. So yeah, your cat takes gabapentin. Yeah, cats and hey Mega, by the way, cats and humans. I guess like my understanding, and let me know if I'm wrong. My understanding is we have
Hypochondriac.
really similar DNA, except like
Oh, poor kitten, Nappa. I have to give my cat gabapentin before we go to the vet. Oh, poor kitty.
something is flipped or something. So there's like a lot of overlay between illnesses and medications between cats and humans, but they're obviously like dosed differently and they're like they can be slightly different depending on the situation. But yeah. Ugh. Hey Brandy. Oh yeah, no. So I think that's an SSRI. We've determined that SSRIs are completely off the table for me. I had like my worst reaction was to Prozac, and that's an SSRI.
What? Oh. What do you mean your worst reaction?
If I remember correctly, I had
a little leg sticking out here behind her. Little leg just sticking out here. Fiona's dad and you are going out to dinner tonight to a sports bar. That sounds fun. He's a big boy. His name is Bubba. And they're a little scared of him because he has had tendencies to be. Oh, poor Bubba. Fiona is on Prozac and we should specify that Fiona is Fiona's mom's dog. Oh, poor Bubba.
Had a decent response to Wellbutrin, but it was only when it was in conjunction with another medication. And that's the one we're trying to figure out what the other medication is going to be. We'll see. But I'm like, I am so.
Hello, Blink Memes.
I'm so stressed out about tomorrow, guys. I can't even front. I can't even like pretend that I'm like chill because I'm not. I'm just fucking not. Ow. And I was like, when I finally decided, I was like, I'm just gonna let myself like eat how I want, whatever, for the next day or two.
So she gets in the pool and just floats. She says it's a pool workout to battle mental health, but we're just half the time whenever she comes out to the pool to work out, she just ends up floating for like half of it.
I decided that I'm gonna, if I eat out this week, it's gonna be when I'm possibly going up to Jacksonville to hang out with friends. I texted her, so I'll see if that's happening. Because if that's not happening, then I will go to the party event that I normally go to, because I need to do something fun.
So she just said she wants to get back to work. So I think at this time she is on short-term disability from work for mental health issues, I believe. But she's like, oh, I need to go to this part. I need to do something fun. Maybe you should be working on getting back to where you can get off this short-term disability and, go back to work. It's so hard to just not look at her chest. It's just so in your face.
But yeah, I was like, or what I was going to say was, I'm gonna be eating that way, then I need to at least get my ass in the pool and do some like basic shit. As much as I don't want to. I'm here in like full 100% attitudinal Rosie mode, so that's where I'm at today. Just to be real, shit's hard, and I'm starting on.
Yeah, and she could. I know it's winter, but it doesn't get that cold in Florida. I know their pool isn't heated. I mean, right now we're gonna have a cold snap this next week. It's gonna even be cold in Texas when I'm down there next week. But it will still be like in the 60s and 70s in Florida.
On like I would say like low effort, low not low effort. No, that's not fair to me. I guess like lower expectations for myself. Like I'm just trying to at least at minimum exercise twice a week. So. Oh shit, my chat froze. I was like, why is everyone talking? Oh, sorry guys. Hi
The
Anna.
boo just front center. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm really far behind. Okay, sorry guys. I was like, damn, everyone's just like being so silent. Jess, thank you, Jess. I will probably FaceTime you stopping at some point. Let me be real.
She's always
Anna, so I have my appointment. I made a community post about it. I'm gonna talk about it briefly. I'm just gonna be careful in how I word it because I don't want to be triggering to people. So like, I guess trigger warning for that front. I experienced something really, really traumatic on New Year's Day.
Yeah, I never know what she's going to talk about. So yes, trigger warning. She is going to be talking about an SA event. It sounds like. So yeah, if any of that triggers any of you, if Rosie's triggering for you, then come back whenever we get back to Amberlyn. Oh my God, look at the bracelets. Those things are cutting into her little wrist. That is a big divot here where that bracelet is coming in, where the bracelet's here on her wrist.
2020. I still have an injury from.
She has.
Warning for that front. I experienced something really, really traumatic on New Year's Day in 2020. I still have an injury from it. I've never had it addressed. Back in May, the person who hurt me re-traumatized me by posting things online in a website.
Okay, so we're back to the re-traumatiz. It makes it so hard to believe Rosie whenever she uses all of these therapy terms. You engaged with him on this forum. You were the one seeking out this information. I'm 99% positive. What are we watching? She posted, where is it? Where is it? This. It was it was this here. This anonymous person said, "Don't let Rosie fool all." So don't let Rosie fool you all. I know this SS woman personally, and she is very arrogant. She had accused men of essaying her many times in the past, including myself, when nothing happened or goes her way. She is a user and probably got into some stuff with the people she shot scenes with. She's already banished from GA and is burning bridges wherever she is now. This is the guy that she accused of essaying her and New Year's Eve 2019 into 2020. This is Rosie. This is Rosie right here saying, yes, May 2023. This is the incident. Later the same day, I don't know what forum this is on. I don't know how to directly reply to my essayer, but hi, Jay something. I don't know. We're going to call him John. Hi, John. You know, funny that timestamp was saved in that file. I remember the bed sheets too. You can deflect all the truth you need to. You and I both know about that case number. You absolute dumb fuck. As for the rest of you, have fun fapping to my fetish content. As long as those bitches aren't profiting, it doesn't affect me. The wrong effect is being used here. It should be the one with the A. I'll continue to mind my business. The cake was good, but I didn't finish it, just like in all of Ivy's content. All of it. So, you might want to throw it in an editor and keep the best part. Me. And if that makes me arrogant, so be it. If my energy isn't for you, there's a lot of us fat bitches online. We're just gonna call him John. You fucked up, my dude. Big time. You should have stayed silent to protect her. And the littles. I hope they are safe from you, you monstrous evil man. My IG story has a lot of it. A lot is 2 words, just so you all know. 2 words. A lot. It's not a single word. 2 words. Oh, Jessica, thank you so much for the super sticker. Aw, it's a cute little pair. And like a little headband doing a little bow. He's so cute. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Thank you so much. You all never have to send super chats. I greatly appreciate whenever you do. Thank you. She says her, oh, and then she gives her IG name. I'm not saving it, so feel free to screen record and post. I have nothing to hide. As I've said a lot this week, I'm traumatized and non-manic. If I'm being painted as crazy, I don't care. I'm confirmed by a team of doctors not to be. Are y'all? This doesn't look to me like somebody that is being re-traumatized. This looks like somebody that's clapping back at a guy that pissed her off. And if there's a case number, can you share it? This would be in Georgia also, I believe. But she said that it never went anywhere because COVID happened. I don't know of any police station that wouldn't pursue investigating an SA case because of COVID. Crimes still happen during oh, well, that place got robbed We know who the robber was, but we can't go after him because we might get sick. Come on now. Fiona's mom says I have to say I couldn't contact. Yeah, I don't know why she's responding back. Fiona's mom said if I get to see you next week, I have a gift. Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna try to make time to meet up with you. I'll be there at least a few days, and I won't be available Monday evening because if I get back to my hotel in time, I'll be playing D&D. But Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll be available in the evening. Maggie says, clock it. Oh, where's the clock it? If it were me, I would not want this person who hurt me to have any attention. Right. It's just, Rosie doesn't make sense. And then with Cam bringing this person's name up, she's like, oh, I've been re traumatized. And she just keeps addressing it and bringing it up and bringing it up. I've not had to deal with this kind of a situation. And I know it's been said that this guy did do something to her, but I have trouble believing Rosie with a lot of things because she does so many things and then later she regrets it and cries manipulation or SA or something a year or two later. Like even here, we see her talking about in 2023. She's talking about that video that she did, um, the chocolate cake video. Here she's like, yeah, bitches, I'm the best part of it, right? She's like, she's she's all about like, yeah, I'm the best part of it. You all just keep watching me. And then now she's like, I was manipulated into making these videos. Whenever Ivy, whenever Ivy has shared the text messages with Rosie being like, "Oh yeah, I have all these ideas for videos we can make." She wasn't manipulated into making videos. She was all about it. Yeah, I have your cell. Your husband gets home from work after 6. Okay, excellent. I don't see why the police would delay investigating. The longer it takes, the less. Yeah, I agree 100%. Has she ever stated how long it took her to report it? I think she reported it in March, maybe. Because she says, and then COVID happened. Everything shut down in May. Wasn't it May? Or was it March when everything shut? I think it was March when everything shut down, right? So, because she was in the mental health hospital. Yeah. Because she went into the mental health hospital, was it? It may have been in July or January. But if she reported it in January, then they would have had 2 months to investigate this before COVID happened. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, she's done in March. Yeah. I was trying to remember I'd had a job interview in March in Indianapolis, and they were going to make me a job offer. And then the very next day, everything shut down. So their job offer got delayed for like 4 or 5 weeks. I wish she'd stop putting herself in these precarious situations. We were one of the last to lock down. I think we went on lockdown in June. I think we locked down earlier. Now, Texas may have been different. Texas is a whole different animal. I do wonder if we're going to the hospital might have been. It could have been. Could have been. I mean, she's retold this story a few different times, but it doesn't, I mean, to me, maybe I just don't know what re-traumatization looks like, But this here, her clapping back at this guy, and this message here doesn't look like. Why is my green screen being weird? Is my green screen? This doesn't look like re-traumatization to me. Maybe I don't know what re-traumatization is, but it doesn't look like it to. This doesn't look like it to me.
Site called BBW Chan. I reopened the police investigation and nothing came of it because it was a small town in Georgia and they don't give a fuck. So,
Now it's because. Sorry, now it's because it was a small town in Georgia and they didn't give a fuck.
re-traumatized me by posting things online in a website called BBW Chan. I reopened the police investigation and nothing came of it because it was a small town in Georgia. And they
Oh, she reopened it. She tried to reopen it in May, but nothing came of it in 2023 because it was a small town in Georgia and they apparently don't give a fuck. Oh no, Fiona's mom. Oh my god. That's so awful. That's been 5 years. Oh my god. So close.
don't give a fuck. So, I followed the advice of the sheriff and it shot me in the ass. And yeah, that's what happened. And the evidence got erased by the website. And I have the screenshots and the.
If she reopened it, why did it get closed? Because it's a small town and they apparently don't give a fuck. Which, sometimes does happen. But
That's what happened. And the evidence got erased by the website. And I have the screenshots and the file dates lined up with the report and they just don't care. So, anyway, in my anger, I made an appointment. It's essentially in an effort to collect evidence, but I have since decided that I'm not pursuing it for so many reasons. Because truly, at the end of the day, I was losing my mind, and it wasn't worth.
I don't want to not believe people that claim to be a victim, but she has twisted so many things from situations with so many people to make herself the victim. Like the threesome. Should we watch that one? Wicked Wednesday has that one. It's just she's always manipulated into things or whatever, and it's just because I believe this New Year's Eve story, she was on a camping trip with this guy and his girlfriend. It sounds like maybe they were all getting busy or something. And she said that there's text messages saying that he did something that she wouldn't have been okay with. Which sounds like they were all getting busy and he did something without her consent. But apparently she didn't stop him or something. So it sounds like it was consensual until it wasn't, but she didn't say anything. So it's either maybe she regrets that she let him do that and it was consensual, but then later she's like, oh, I shouldn't have done. It makes it so hard to believe her. And I feel bad about that.
Worth the mental turmoil. So.
Yes, to which part, Jessica?
Anyway, I've decided to follow through. I had to reschedule the appointment at one point. And I've decided I'm going to at least attempt to follow through on the appointment just because I'd like to get it addressed and healed and move the fuck on. So, yeah. I think I should probably change the topic. I feel like I'm about to cry. So anyway, it's very real and very hurtful and very scary.
No, I'm gonna fake cry.
So that's the stuff that I'm dealing with. And why it's just one of the many demons that I'm battling. So you would think that, but the police in Georgia are known to being corrupt.
Yeah. What's your favorite song right now? That's a good question. Um, so my videos are gonna be just like vlogging. I am talking about my health journey, and I'm realizing that I
Right, Napa? Okay, we'll watch that.
don't quite know how to make content without talking about some aspects of weight loss. But when I think of a weight loss channel, what I think of is like weigh-ins and like talking about numbers and all that stuff, and that's not what I want to do. But I'm also in the midst of like figuring out exactly what I want my content to look like. Oh my god, I've been freaking out about the Lizzo shit on Twitter. I'm mortified and angry and pissed and like I believe the victims. That's where I stand. I always love and appreciate prayers because to me like I always say like as I said I'm sending like love, good vibes, you know, things like that, sending my thoughts, energy, whatever. And I always know I always appreciate prayers that come from that place because like as long as it's not like someone being a condescending ass, I love that. And thank you. And I appreciate off topic. I the thing about Lizzo is I've gone back and forth on her. As of recently, I was liking her, obviously before the scandal. I think it's atrocious. I think the amount of people coming forward speaks volumes. The fact that I tweeted the video, there's like a video of her in some music video rapping,
I
talking
don't
about
care.
telling on her. Forward in the past 24 hours, her previous creative director was because of her. It's really upsetting. I felt like she really missed representativity, inclusivity shit. Um, but that she's banking on all of that and using that in her promotion, but then her sizing like didn't align with that. Oh god, if you want to know what she did, you should go on my Twitter. Answer saying that the work environment was so hostile and she was so her a see-through outfit with no undergarments to dance in after that. It was like Lizzo forced one of the I only read the headline, but tons of abuse accusations,
Isn't that
like
all
sexual
of what?
harassment.
Isn't that what Rosie always just does? I only read the headline.
And hostile work environment are the main parts of the lawsuit, and there were 3 previous dancers that are involved in the lawsuit. So it's crazy. Yeah, I really like. And that's the thing. When I say I go back and forth on Lizzo, it's like I feel like she sexual harassment and
Where I need. Oh no, I need that. That was just. Come on, search. Why are you being slow? Oh, there was a headline I read. I only read the headline.
there was a headline I read. I don't know the details about. It was like a really salacious headline. It was like Lizzo forced one of the dancers
Of
to eat
course,
a
it's.
banana out of a sex worker's in Amsterdam. I only read the headline, but yeah, like
That's. She's only going to read the headline and think she knows everything the article had to say.
like tons of abuse accusations, like sexual harassment,
I don't care
and
about
are
your
involved in
thoughts
the
about
lawsuit.
Lizzo.
So it's crazy. Yeah, I really like. And that's the thing. When I say I go back and forth on Lizzo, it's like I feel like she had done a lot of good in her career, and yeah, it's just
The blank meme says, I wish I hadn't seen women fake similar charges that ended up in court, but I've seen several. It was obvious. More were legitimate whether or not it was a guilty verdict. Yeah, it's. And what's sad is whenever people do that, it makes people not want to come forward with legitimate claims of SA because they're afraid they aren't going to be believed. And it's sad because it hurts real victims when people do that and make false claims and false allegations. I mean, there's so many reasons why people don't report. Many, many reasons, whether it's because of the area you live in, the person that you're reporting, the person that did it, you know that it's like, well, they're the good old boy of town. Nobody's gonna believe me, you know, or oh, were you drinking? What were you wearing? There's always so many things that make women not want to report. And then to report and be treated like you're lying or you're a criminal would be very, very hard to deal with. So whenever people do make these false claims, it makes it so much harder for the people that do need to report these things and get these people put away and arrested. So I hate to not believe Rosie. I mean, it's not that I don't believe her. I have questions. And the fact that the police didn't pursue it didn't pursue it because of COVID, I just find weird. Sorry, I need to adjust my color keys. It's because my let me turn her back on while I'm
Just
doing this.
crazy. If I'm honest, I think I'm beginning to question. I'm sorry. None of y'all are here to hear me sing.
No, we're not.
I love the song though. Chronically Cautious by Brandon Sales, I think. Yeah, but anyway. Exactly. No one has
Hey,
the right to
Taylor.
treat anybody like shit. But yeah. Cymbalta is not necessary. I'm just going back up to the chat because I felt like I missed some messages. Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Okay, well, hold on.
Yeah, so I've been someone who's been in the body positivity.
Depending on where I move, because of like my shadow hitting my green screen. Oh, well now I'm partially see-through.
Community for so many years, and what I've seen a common theme in like the people that get big in that industry, that sector of the world, whatever, it just always tends to be the people that like don't deserve it, the people that like exploit others, like well, I guess Tess Holliday is her. I keep calling her Tess Munster sometimes because I forget she changed her last name's different now. But like Tess Holliday and like Meghan Trainor, like I always thought
Okay,
Lizzo was like the good one, you know? Like I had opinions of her.
see,
There's been like
move
small
and it
controversies that have happened that have made me
changes.
side-eye her a few times.
Let me
But
do this.
she always kind of got
This'll
out of
fix
them.
it.
They weren't that serious, like to the point that I don't even remember them that well. So I'm unfortunately not like so surprised. Can't believe it, but like I'm still.
Girl, yeah, Mars, I'm damn near translucent. I glow in the dark. See, Blink memes. Drinking can be a big one, unfortunately. I saw one I swore was guilty and will always remember because of the evidence. But I think drinking was the reason it wasn't guilty. Yeah. I don't think COVID would have prevented them from investigating altogether. Delayed, absolutely, but not. Yeah, that's what I don't
Still
get.
like shook, especially by the level of.
So there will be. So she thinks that having. Here's something that just popped into my head. Okay, I just changed my lights to be white instead of blue. Here's something that just popped into my head. She reported it. So yeah, there's going to be a case number. It doesn't mean he actually did anything. It just means, yes, she talked to the police. So her trying to make it sound like you and I both know there's a case number. Well, just because there's a case number doesn't mean he's guilty. It just means that you talk to the police, right?
Atrocity that this is, like the amount of power play. Oh God, no. Meghan Trainor, she literally, first of all, in her like the song that made her single, she wore a fat suit, y'all. She was never actually like, she was like a size 8 or 10 or something.
Meghan Trainor was a little chunky. What are you talking about? I don't think that's right. Have you guys heard that? And all about that bass? Meghan Trainor has always had a little bit. I mean, she's lost a lot of weight now. I don't think she wore a fat suit.
something, and she put on a fat suit to make herself bigger. She made a statement in the media about her not being, quote, brave enough to be anorexic. That's the one.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. The amount.
Meghan Trainor, she literally, first of all, in her, like, the song that made her single, she wore a fat suit.
The song that made her single? You mean made her famous? No, she
Y'all.
didn't.
She was.
No, she didn't. Where are you getting this? Are you getting this from like the fat accept? What the fuck? I'm gonna Google this. We're just gonna confirm. We're gonna look this up. Did Meghan Trainor? I like Meghan Trainor personally. I like the song No. I like a lot of her songs. Right, right. She Meghan Trainor asked them to not Photoshop her and not edit her. Yeah, it sounds like a freaking conspiracy. Yeah, this I want to see where she's getting this. Did Meghan Trainor wear a fat suit? I want to see where she's getting this. Let me clarify. Wear a fat suit in All About That Bass. I don't see anything. I just see no Megan. So this is an AIO review. Meghan Trainor did not wear a fat suit in All About That Bass. She was naturally larger at the time that the video was filmed, and the song was about body positivity, celebrating curves. But since she has lost weight, let's see, it has led some to question if she used prosthetics in the past, which she denies. So it looks like, I don't know. Here's somebody saying All About That Bass isn't actually about body positivity. Yeah, no, I mean she was always naturally a little bit bigger. If we look up, let's see. I mean, even Meghan Trainor no video. I know my typing was horrible on that. She's got she's got some junk in the trunk. And even if you look up like live performances, this is 2016. All right. Yeah, just I don't know where the fuck Rosie is getting that. Oh my god. All right, let's see. Sorry, I went on that complete tangent. Yeah, Rosie is always. You're here listening. Sorry, you've been a little down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ruby Rose. I hope you feel better. You know, you're always welcome in Discord and like the health and wellness or in the accountability if you want to if you want to not eat a container of Whoppers, you know, you can always come talk to people in there. But don't get down on yourself for doing that. You know, it is what it is. But, you know, hey, we're always available in there if you just need to vent or talk. We're always available in Discord. Yeah, it's something that she just like heard on TikTok. Oh, Meghan Trainor was never this big. That girl, I know she got a lot of shit for losing weight, and she said she didn't care if she was chubby, but she wanted to lose weight to be healthier because she wanted to have a baby. Yeah, yeah, and they've had a baby. Yeah, she was never fat enough. Anytime anybody wants to get healthier or lose weight that's bigger, the fat acceptance movement, like like basically shuns them, right? It's like they're Jehovah Witnesses and they're being exiled from the Church of Fat. It's you're eating Whoppers, Liz. You're not helping, Liz. And Ilya, when did Burger King start doing a container of Whoppers? Yeah, yeah. Brahms, you can get like a bag of burgers. You used to be able back like God, I'm really aging myself. Like, 15 years ago, 12, 15, 13 years ago, you could get a bag of burgers from Brahms for $5. You could get a bag of cheeseburgers for $7, and it was five. You can get five burgers. It was a bag of five burgers for $5.
Was never actually like she was like a size 8 or 10 or something, and she
No,
put on a fat suit to make
no, she was. God, you're spreading such stupid fucking misinformation. Just because you're a dumb. Be nice. Be nice.
herself bigger. She made a statement in the media about her not being quote brave enough to be anorexic.
Okay, saying brave enough to be anorexic is a little messed up, but again, given your knowledge and ability to actually look things up, I'm doubting if she said that. Oh yeah, Taylor. Yeah, I mean, Blink memes, absolutely. You know, you have slip ups. Everybody fucks up with whatever their goals or plans are. You can't let it get you down. You can't let it define you. You just have to get back on the horse and move forward. She was literally performing on stage too, though, so how should we keep up? Yeah, and like with the outfits that she was wearing, I mean, she could wear something around the stomach, right? But she's got some hips too. I mean, it wouldn't have been comfortable with the clothing that she wears to perform. So Rosie's just an idiot.
That's the one that makes me hate her, by the way.
Oh, shut up. I doubt she actually said that. And if she did, I don't care to go look it up because I know you didn't fucking look it up. You probably saw it on a goddamn TikTok or Instagram reel. Megan Trainor wore a fat suit and said that she wasn't going to be brave enough to have Anna. You know those fucking videos that always just say the wrong shit?
And she got a really fresh media in when she partnered with Chris from TikTok, and like she got big on TikTok with like the younger crowd. So she's had a resurgence in popularity. Yeah, she like it was like it was like padding or something. It wasn't
No,
like
no,
such a big fat suit that it was super obvious. But she did.
no,
And
no, no. You can literally see her fucking body. She's wearing fishnets in the No video, and she's got curves. She wasn't wearing. I'm gonna stop arguing this point because Rosie's just a fucking idiot.
she sucks. She's fake, and she
You know who sucks and is fake? Why don't you go look in the mirror, Miss Rosie Lynn Reed?
she is to me like the pinnacle definition of someone that used the body positivity movement for capital gain and capital gain alone.
No, shut up.
I think she has a history of I
I
knew
don't. Shut
eyes and
up.
like to me for like lying about
Shut
it.
up.
Timu. Like, but optional that shop at Shein because I get that like affordable plus size clothes like basically don't exist, and some people really don't have other options. And like I get it. There's no ethical consumption under capitalism.
Oh my god, you and your fucking Amazon wish list. Let's suck on our water bottle.
But I don't support child exploitation, slave labor, shit like that, and those types of companies don't exist without that. So I had someone email me based on the tone of the email. I kind of had a feeling it might have been a Girl World troll. I wasn't sure.
I guess she just had prosthetics everywhere. Her face shape, her hips, her ass, her belly, her boobs. Yeah, it doesn't it doesn't make fucking sense. Hey Cashew. Yeah, I mean, because we can see. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull it up again. Yeah, it's just fucking stupid. Shut up, Rosie.
Sure, but I was nice to them in the reply. But that's what I told them. They like tried to offer me
Right,
some kind of
blank
like
memes.
Timu partnership or something. And they might not have been a troll. I don't want to offend anybody, but the way the email was written, I was
Yeah, she hasn't dunked her head under the water yet. So her hair, I think, is just greasy and not wet.
kind of like, I don't know about that. But toxic positivity vibes, yeah. I don't know her. I have no opinion of her at all. In fact, I've barely even seen her
Oh, glitter and lasers. No, well, your current opinion of glitter and lasers is she's a corporate shell.
content. People just bring her up in my chat because I guess she's a plus size person that does like exercise stuff. Probably more than what I do because she's
She
very
could. Well, the water is chlorinated. Shut up, Rosie. It's like I do tell her to shut up a lot. It's almost like Family Guys. Shut up, Meg. It's just shut up, Rosie. I'm just kind of floating his
shaped very
laps.
differently than me, so I have no idea what her weight would be or whatever. But I think I'm probably bigger than her. I just don't know how tall she is. And
She's 5'9", I believe.
she's just shaped super differently from me. Yeah, I never do. I do get sketchy offers sometimes, and I've gotten pretty good at like figuring out what is or isn't sketchy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, I just don't support. I do my best. Like I'm not perfect. There's always a chance that.
No,
I like your username. Hi.
None of us are perfect. We just do the best we can. But whenever you come on and pretend like you are this paragon of shopping small businesses and supporting small businesses and doing all these things, and then you do all these fucking Amazon hauls and have an Amazon wish list. That's where the hypocrisy comes in, when you're all like, oh, fuck capitalism, it's so and then you use Amazon for fucking everything. You could shop local for a few of those things. You could go to your local grocery store, you could go to a local market or local store to get some of these things. Is it going to be as cheap? No. That's why people use Amazon, because not everybody can afford that. That's why capitalism kind of sucks, because it kind of forces people that don't have as much expendable income to buy things that way.
Mango Fandango. That's a nice username. But anyway.
Wait, Mango Fandango. I don't see Mango Fandango. They must have been blocked.
I just
Amber and the toxic.
I do my best to be an ethical consumer.
Do
but
you?
I also like bottom line, there's no ethical consumption under late stage capitalism. Period. So like, like I do order from Walmart, sometimes things like that, even though I hate the corporate.
I like Etsy. I will do a lot of looking on Etsy for like Christmas and birthday gifts to find something unique and different.
Walmart. But I think.
Speaking of, hey, I'm gonna plug somebody here just because I can. Oh my. You know what helps, Libby? If you have the right thing open. I'm gonna plug someone here. What's it like dating a lesbian? I don't know, but Taylor. Oh, do we have a no. Let me look. Where are you? Where's your Etsy store? I know you have an Etsy store, Jenna. Ah, there you go. There's your Etsy shop. I'm gonna plug Jenna's Etsy shop. She's the wife of one of my coworkers. I'm gonna plug her shop here. Because I can, because it's my channel. And she just had gallbladder surgery. She does shop from Shein. So I ordered last year for not this year, but last year for Christmas, I ordered a bunch of her tea towels to give to people, and they loved them. I ordered some of her earrings last year as Christmas gifts, and my friend loved them. Um, but she does a lot of like acrylic stuff. I read porn like a lady. I don't watch porn, I read it like a fucking lady. I get my smut from. I should send this to Heather. I should get this as. Oh, but she listens to them. Um, Morally gray is my favorite color. Um, so she has a lot of these really cute like earrings. She has like ornaments, or excuse me, ornaments. But yeah, she has a lot of really cute, and these are made from like no, she lives in Kentucky. That's why a lot of these are like bourbon related. Sounds gay. I'm in. Right, Dorothy in the streets, Blanche in the sheets. And these are made from flour sack. They're very, very durable and sturdy. Live, laugh, leave. Oh, I should get this for Rosie. Wash your damn hands. I need to get one of these to hang up behind me. Um, but yeah, she has a lot of really awesome stuff. So, I mean, if you're looking for like a unique gift, um, if I had my ears pierced, oh, I don't see them. I don't have my ears pierced, but if I did, sometimes around Halloween, you know the boo buckets from McDonald's, like the pumpkin and the green witch and the ghost. She has earrings shaped like those. Oh, a hobbit door. I would order these just to hang up because they're adorable. Um, does she? Oh, there's a wand and rabbit vibrator, glow in the dark earrings. Does she do? You know, I could probably message her husband and be like, "Hey, I have a request for Jenna. Oh, request custom order. I can request a custom order. Yes." So yeah, so just I put her Etsy shop in the chat. Just I think she makes some really cool stuff, and she and her husband are super sweet. I work with her husband. He's one of our trainers. Um, but yeah, I just thought this is an Etsy shop that I've bought things from, and I know her personally. Um, and yeah, so there you go. She has a lot of cool stuff available. Yeah, that's my plug for the day. So check out Jenna's shop. She'll probably make it her new hand rag. What she would do with it, she wouldn't use it to like dry her hands, but she'd probably use it to like wipe her nose with and wipe her face and then wipe the stove.
Think like for starters, I've decided like whole out. I think I'm no longer going to McDonald's. I'm done supporting them as like a corporation. The food sucks, overpriced, all of that. And
I wonder how long that lasted.
I pretty much decided for the rest of the year I'm not
I could go for a Big Mac.
eating fast food.
I'll be out of. Oh, 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 I don't believe this for a second. 2023. May of 2023, she says, for the rest of the year, I'm not eating fast food.
Like from like the standard fast food places.
From the standard fast food places.
I want to keep going to Starbucks as like a special treat every now and again. And Zaxby's, but other than that, I think if I order
So Zaxby's doesn't count. Starbucks, you're getting a coffee. I wouldn't consider that fast food. Yeah, we need to shut up Rosie ornament. Yes, I will order. I will request a custom thing from Jenna. So Zaxby's doesn't count as fast food because it's not one of the, I don't know, one of the big three.
order out, I want to try to just keep it small business or just not the like main fast food chains. So like I want to basically just try to stay clear from like Burger King, Wendy's, Taco Bell, Arby's, Checkers, like those types of places.
But Zaxby's is okay. Zaxby's isn't corporate enough, I guess. That doesn't make. I don't think she succeeds.
Because that's kind of. Oh yeah, if you look at it, people have received clothing from Shein where the labels literally have either other languages or in English or broken English, saying things like "please help me" or like help us, like
Yeah.
really dark shit.
Yeah,
Like if
she
you look up
needs.
Shein, it's dark. Like the evidence that's out there. And like I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know how people expect to receive such cheap items.
Well, whenever she does something good, she has to reward herself. She has to reward herself with a treat. She's like a fucking dog. Ooh, I cleaned my room. I can go have a treat. And I understand rewarding yourself for doing something that you've been putting off, or being like, okay, if I get this much stuff done this week, I will let myself order takeout on Friday. Like, right? If I make all of my meals at home all week, on Friday night, I am going to get takeout, right? But she does it all the time. Oh, I went to a doctor's appointment. I deserve a little treat. It's like, girl, come on.
From overseas and that not equate to people being exploited, whether it's children or adults being paid pennies.
Taking Monday off next week. Well, that's because your internet needs to be fixed. Check if the companies you work for are closed on January 19th. It's MLK Day. I always forget to check that, but check if you're off January 19th.
A day to work in heinous conditions for 14 to 18-hour days is not okay. And I can live my life not buying cheap junk off of Temu, you know, or Wish or
You're still taking off.
Shein. Again, I'm a little more apathetic about because I understand that people need clothes, but what I don't love is like all these influencers getting off it. Just
don't care.
okay, Molly.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry it was an awful week. I just skimmed completely over that.
I don't have to do anything other than be myself.
I hope the weekend is good for you.
Interesting. I didn't know anything about that.
Nobody cares.
Haven't fully seen someone, I'll disclose that. You know what I'm saying? Hey guys. Shit. Some of them are cute. But,
are we actually going to do? We've been here half an hour.
They don't really give a shit about what the consumer.
Are we going to actually do any exercising in this? Oh, we're getting ready. We're stretching. We're getting ready to swim. We're stretching it out. Get those arms. Oh, she has weights in her hand. Okay. Okay, good. She has some weights. And she's lip syncing. Everything she does is so fucking over the top and dramatic. It's so fucking annoying.
So, for a taco bowl, honestly, what I use the most of, I might put other things in it too, but I use this seasoning from Flavor God called Taco Tuesday. I love Flavor God so much. Their seasonings don't have any preservatives in them.
Well, but this person doesn't have that. They want to know what they can use to make it. So when I make my own taco seasoning, I will mix in chili powder, cumin, black pepper, a little bit of paprika, I think. A little bit of salt, I think. I can't remember if that's all I put in there. I'm making you marking titties off the bingo card.
If you read the ingredient list, like it's just the seasonings in it, and they have like keto certified, gluten-free certified, called two of my favorite. But the Taco Tuesday is like I just make a really delicious blend of seasonings for that, and I don't have to pull out because when I cook I use several seasonings, so I like to use the Flavor God ones.
You use garlic powder and onion powder.
Less, and I use their
That's not what the person asked you.
Yeah, so
honestly, I either use a pre-made mix or like experiment if I didn't have salt, pepper, low sugar, low carb recipe at the moment.
Does she
Cheesecake,
have
sugar-free Jello
one?
powder, milk, yogurt. But you could use it with Greek yogurt, anything really. A dash of vanilla extract with frozen. Like when I froze them, so I raise into the yogurt. A little bit of bump up the protein texture. So yeah. Anyone in here that will help me do that?
What was that? Oh, we're stretching now.
I think it's time to swim. All right.
Oh,
So
we're
last
gonna
time I had
swim
someone in
now.
here helping me count my laps. Is there anyone in here that will help me do that? Because I don't know if you saw my last pool video, but I suck at keeping track of my laps. I get confused really easily because of my memory issues.
We know you get confused easily.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So then, yeah, because what I described is a keto dessert. You just don't use any real sugar. If I remember correctly, I think what I did was I added when I say a sprinkling, I mean like a spoonful of sugar to mine. You could use some kind of either swerve
You can
or
use monk fruit.
like sugar-free sweetener syrup, because it would probably be better to use a liquid form if you have it for a recipe like that. I'd love to at least try to match and do 20, but we'll see. Let me turn this off. Okay.
Oh my god, you're fucking.
I should probably get like a clicker or something. Huh. I've never had cashew milk. I like how I moved the hose and it's already back to like fucking up my moment. So.
Okay, there's the pool vacuum or whatever it is.
Let me go like try to fix the hose real quick, y'all. Uno momento. Okay. This is right where it starts to go down. Alright.
Hey, are we gonna swim?
Now let's hope that this doesn't fuck up my swim. Glycemic index and like.
Should we go? Kick those little legs.
And if you get local honey, it helps with your allergies. And that's why I
Let's
always buy
make
local
her.
honey.
Let's
Because I
make her
know
go
the difference. I
fast.
deal with seasonal allergy shit all the time. Like all the time.
1.
Hi. Okay, lap 1 done.
Oh, that's awful, Taylor. 2.
It's feeling good. I'm on lap 2. Just trying to get over my crap today, so I thought I'd go swimming. I'm already on lap 2 and I'm over it. I did 20 last time. Ah, shit. Hang on, guys. Shit. Hang on, sorry. Sorry. My brother is not feeling good, so I ordered something for him from Walmart delivery, and it said substitutions. But thankfully, it wasn't the thing I was worried about. So, Carrie, no, you're fine. No, I'm worried about things like that. Like, where am I gonna lose weight the most in first? Like, am I gonna get like I already have like for my size, like knees down, I have pretty like thin legs. So like, am I gonna get chicken legs? Like, am I gonna lose it all in the boobs first? You know what I'm saying? Things like that. I'm like, oh man, because that's gonna depend on hormones and stuff. Like, and I am worried about that because of like face and hands first.
You're worried about losing your boobs.
Well, I'm still losing it in my face. But anyway, I need to keep going. I was on lap 2. Yeah, so this is gonna be 3. All right, got it.
So we're stopping. We're doing a lap, stopping for 5 minutes.
Damn it. It's freaking complicated to be on my existence.
So she's been out here for almost an hour. She's just now finally swimming. Three.
I still have a juicy bum. I love that for you. Oh, got it. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Her
Oh,
laugh
martial
just
arts,
seems
another
so
thing.
fake.
Oh.
And then
Good,
we
okay,
have
cool.
to rest again. Okay.
Magic, Chris, thanks. All right, lap 4.
4. We're working on 4.
All right. 5.
That was 4. No, that was 4, I think.
All right. 5.
No.
Oh.
have a juicy bump. I love that for you. Oh, got it. Okay, got it. Yeah. Oh, martial arts. Another thing. Oh, good. Okay, cool. That's a good analogy, Chris. Thanks. All right, last one.
Was that 4? I think that was only 3. Maybe I just miscounted.
All right. 5. Yeah, I've reduced the amount of bread that I'm eating in my diet by a dramatic amount, a very dramatic amount. But I made pasta last night, and I bought ziti, like, was better about like the bread, like I have extras, one bagel, but
So we had 6 laps.
yeah, exactly. And
We're stopping.
and also, let me just get this made. Why am a full 20 laps, or if I do, I might take multiple breaks in between, because like, you know what I'm saying. So here I am.
This is
Lap 6.
May. Sorry, this is an old one.
I really don't. I don't know. I don't have an idea on how to
This is May of 2023, Taylor.
track my laps better. I forbid as about that, but I get my mom is just it's sitting there. Like I would just ice on water. I do not, because the contest was like to see how long you could like chug like a large amount of water and then not pee. And I think that's how.
All about that base.
And this is just me hearing next to it.
Okay, so we're taking like a 10-minute break. Okay, here's number 7.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been a water with lemon girly. Artificial sweeteners, it just eat like an addiction.
There's 8.
Well, yeah, sometimes it can be hard for me too, but I found that I can. But I'm at least so. It's my brother. Oh, okay. Not for me. A lot of it's stuff I don't even. Oh, so there's no.
She splashed herself in the face.
That was hot. Conspiracy? What conspiracy? Right.
So she does a lap and then takes a break. Then takes a lap. Oh.
At least in America, anyway, the way that we subsidize stuff, I don't know about.
So it took her.
How's my heart rate?
It took her 20 minutes to swim 10 laps.
That low. The fuck?
Your heart rate's that low because you keep stopping.
If they were the same, I feel that. Hi, Liz. Yeah. This is what I really. You're not feeling it, and I'm really. And then as I don't, I'm going to go. What look like. I'm just so. See, I'm really pressing. No longer, and I have to play back the rain and being old. To say when people say 30 p.m.
Oh my god.
Like doing conceptual 30, it was kind of go. 2 hours tomorrow. There's this day. She's this fresh kitchen or those other places nutritious. Like a day tomorrow. I'm gonna try to see her. Have for me, I feel like I dessert somewhere. That therapy that really is the difference that everyone experiences different. And also, it's got a comment because you know that they.
Oh my god.
I actually.
Oh. All right, we are going to watch the video from Wicked Weird Wednesday. I will link this video down below whenever I finish up here. I will link their channel in the description. So this is Quirky Love Rosie talks about her accidental threesome. So this, I've been meaning to watch this video, but she deleted it before I could get around to watching it. So.
Okay, spill the damn tea. Y'all.
The current story is that she was manipulated into this situation.
I don't know if you're ready for this. It's juicy.
We can be weird.
Weird.
Weird. Weird.
That is so weird. People are so weird. Like, you're weird.
That's weird.
You're weird.
Talk about weird.
Are we weird?
Talk about weird.
So that's why, you know, we're not starting the live with this. This is only for the people that really sit and hang out. It's a little tea. It's also like a little.
This happened last year. In 2025 is when this happened.
Fucked up and a little like not tea because it gets a little fucked up, I guess.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It is me again, Wicked Weird Wednesday, and we are going to do this video again. It's going to be like Groundhog Day. Just stay with me. I had some technical issues with the last video, and I lost it trying to edit it because I'm not a great editor. So here we are.
Oh, I hate when that happens. When you've been working on a video and it gets corrupted or it doesn't save. Oh, I hate that so fucking much. Luckily, Premiere will like autosave periodically, but yeah.
We are going to hear
Oh my
Rosie
god.
tell the recounting of her accidental
Okay, Wicked Weird Wednesday, this is enough. This is enough. I don't need to be this close to Rosie's face.
threesome through no fault
I could pick her little nose if I didn't have my green screen on.
of her own. Let's get right into it. Let's go.
Yes, through no fault of her
We are
own.
going to hear Rosie tell the recounting of her accidental threesome through no fault of her own.
Yes.
Let's get right into it. Let's go.
But parts of it are juicy, I guess. So while my niece was here, like actually it was the day she landed, we went to an event at the library. It was a one-man circus. And
you'll notice her behavior and mannerisms are similar to whenever she had her little neck suckling session with Kirby. Not sorry. Corby. Kirby's what Scar calls her with Corby. And being all yeah, well, you know. You know, she's having those kind of mannerisms where she doesn't seem traumatized or doesn't seem like here that she was manipulated in any such way.
I was sitting in the back while they were watching this guy. He was like getting on a unicycle doing all this stuff. And
there's a
while we're
unicycle.
sitting there, I look over and I see this girl with really curly hair, and she's got a really pretty butterfly clip in her hair. And I remember thinking, like, I don't know why, but I feel like we'd be good friends. Like, I don't know, like she just stuck out to me, and she was with someone else. And the event happens, and we leave, and we go to leave, and my niece picks out some books, and we go to walk downstairs. And as we're walking down the stairs, I hear this girl behind me compliment my dress, and it's the curly-haired girl's friend.
I'm gonna order some dinner.
And
because I don't feel like cooking because I'm going out of town on Sunday.
I'm wearing a skater dress from Torrid, and I thank her and I tell her that where I got it from, and I turn around and we briefly talk, and and one of us mentions, I think it might have been me, that like, you know, something about being down to make new friends or whatever. And so the friend asks for my phone number. She makes a group chat with the three of us, and we start chatting, and I'm like getting to know these people, and I'm vibing, and then I realize that me and the curly-haired girl have a lot in common.
So she meets curly-haired girl, aka Jay, and Jay's friend, aka H, at the library event. H creates a group chat. They start chatting it up, getting to know each other. Keep in mind that she saw Jay from across the room, and she knew that they could be friends.
We're going to be friends. She has a butterfly clip.
And then she realized during their chatting that they had a lot in common.
And so we're chit-chatting, and we're getting to know each other, and she has a boyfriend. And it seems like the friend didn't really like the boyfriend that much, but they hadn't actually officially met.
Cashew.
And
the friend didn't like the boyfriend, but they hadn't officially met yet. Okay.
Really like the boyfriend that much, but they hadn't actually officially met. And for the plot, there's an ex that the curly-haired girl, we'll call her Jay. The curly-haired girl had, and there was parts where we were getting to know each other where I realized that she was trauma dumping kind of hard, and I'm not gonna
really, like you do to people. You trauma dumped all over poor Corby that first night you met. Just trauma dumped all over, and Jeff too.
Get super into specifics because it's not my story to share. But she was trauma dumping to the point that at one point I had to say, hey, I know we're just getting to know each other and I don't want to upset you, but I'm getting really overwhelmed and I can't really handle the amount of, basically the amount of trauma. I don't remember how I worded it, but the amount of trauma dumping that's happening. I was getting actively triggered because she was being very graphic about it. And I know that I used to be like that, like when I was younger, and I was less healed in my trauma. When I was getting to know someone, I kind of felt like I had to tell them all my trauma to see if they would accept me or not. So I had empathy for that, and I understood that, and I kind of understood where it was coming from, and I didn't really judge her for it, but it was just getting to a point where I kind of had to set a boundary, and she respected it, and I was like, okay, cool, great, all right. She wasn't upset, it was totally fine. And then her friend like side messaged me and apologized, and I was just like, and I explained, I was like, hey, like I'm cool, like whatever.
So, J has a current boyfriend that H does not like. She also has an ex that she was trauma dumping to Rosie about. The ex is convicted for CSA and apparently has gone to prison. Apparently, J was supporting him when this first happened, and it caused a bit of a rift between J and H. Rosie has met them right in the middle of this time frame, unbeknownst to her. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Well, at one point, I make a side remark to them in the group chat, and I go, well, if you know any guys who are into fat chicks, like let me know, like, and kind of laughing about it. And that's when Jay's friend was like, well, your brother would be perfect. And I was like, what? Like to the other girl. And then they had a different friend that they knew were into like bigger chicks.
So Jay's brother is Jeff, the guy that she was with last summer.
And I was like, oh, wow, okay. I wasn't, because I've made that joke when I meet new people occasionally, because it's partially a joke, it's partially not a joke. Like, let's be real. But because that would be a great way for me to meet somebody, is like through someone, you know. And so I start texting with her brother for like a day, and things are communicative and like they're going well. And then he just gets really spotty with communication like the next day or two. And then within that day or two, I wake up one morning and I get an invite to go to I'm not looking at the chat so I don't get distracted. I will scroll up and read through the chat and answer questions later, but I'll get distracted if I'm looking at the chat. So just heads up on that. So it's like I've only known the brother for a day. We haven't met in person. We were just
So you've known him for a day and he was communicative, and then dude, it's been a day. People get busy. Do people have to be messaging you constantly? Right, blank memes is kind of crazy to me that she opens up with, do you know any guys who are interested in fat women? Or whatever. What about the personality value? Yeah.
getting to know each other. Like, we're both single. It's whatever. And then there was another guy that she told me about, and she ended up sending him my photos, and he immediately asked for my number, and he immediately texted me, and then he was driving.
Oh, so this guy's giving me attention now, and Jeff stopped messaging because, I don't know, maybe he's taking a shower, maybe he's taking a poop.
So we didn't really talk much. And then that was the night before the day that I woke up, and they invited me to go hang out.
So, to recap, Rosie has asked the group chat, do you know any fatty chasers?
Right, Napa girl?
H suggests Jay's brother, and then also mentions that they have a different friend. So I will be referring to this guy as different friend. So we have Jay's brother and different friend. She's texting Jay's brother for one day. He's giving her attention. She's happy about that. Day 2, he falls off. She doesn't like that.
Yeah.
She gets a text from different friend. She starts talking to him. She likes that. And then she goes to bed and wakes up to an invite from different friend.
And I was like,
Yeah, that guy was much longer ago, like 10 years ago.
Okay, cool.
12.
Now, when I go to hang out with them, it's Jay.
I mean, hey, at least she's meeting people organically through people. I'll give her that much. It's better than some of us can do.
Her boyfriend, and the guy that I said like I would, like, if you wanted to like hook me up with somebody, he was one of the guys. And I normally am not the person that says yes to short-term plans like that, or spontaneous plans like that. I remember I read the text and I got this huge burst of anxiety, and I was like, I wanted to say no because I was like, it was short notice and that's just how I am. And I was like, you know what? No, like I'm going to make this happen. Like, you've been wanting to make friends, like go on this hangout. I didn't even ask what we were gonna do. Like, it was very abnormal behavior on my part. That is not how I normally operate. And so I was just like, yeah, let's go. So I was like, I need to get ready. And I was like totally like not ready. And so I was like rushing to shower and everything and get ready. And then I was like still getting ready when they got here, and I felt so bad because I don't want them to think I'm like a high maintenance type person. But it only took me like an additional 5 minutes. And then we go and we leave. And we go to hang out at like a pool hall because they were talking about going to the beach, and I was like, I don't want to go to the beach. I don't have my beach chair with me. Like, I don't want to be walking on sand. Like, I was like, I don't want to go to the beach.
I mean, planning to go to the beach does take a little bit of planning. I will give her that. You know, if you don't have the right shoes, like Amberlynn, maybe you don't want to get sand in your shoes and your socks, right? I mean, I mean, you can go barefoot, I guess, if that's safe on the beach, if you're not worried about cutting your foot on something. So I can get being like, well, I'm not prepared for the beach. I wasn't expecting that.
So we end up going to a pool hall, and we go to play pool, and like I can't get a read on this guy to save my fucking life. And
I can't tell if he wants to bang or not.
I can't tell if he's into me or not. Like, they both seem chill with me, but like the guy that she was supposedly setting me up with, I couldn't tell.
So she gets picked up by Jay's boyfriend, and different friend. She describes him as the
Yes, Fiona's mom. I think her dad was in this chat. So, oh, damn it, Wicked Weird Wednesday. Yeah, I believe her dad was in this chat.
guy that Jay was trying to hook her up with. So she can't get a read on him. She doesn't know if he likes her, and that's a problem for her.
My God, it's like she's gonna try to eat me.
Well, we go and we play pool, and I'm thinking things are like, you know, friendly, whatever. And I had no expectations other than the possibility this guy may or may not be interested in me in some capacity.
Right, sometimes Taylor, she will say, Mom, Dad, don't watch this one. Don't watch this part. Sometimes she'll say that. But this one, her parents were in the chat for this one, I believe. Or watched it after the fact. So her mother and father have probably heard way more about her sexcapades than they want to, which is probably why later she has to be like, oh, I was manipulated into it. I would never do those things on my own because I'm pure and innocent. Whenever she's talked about the 10 guys in one night on other videos.
I was like trying to get to know him a little bit, but I was trying to be like subtle about it and not like super annoying and asking a million questions. And
oh, which means that you probably were being super annoying and the guy probably was put off by your personality, which is probably why you couldn't get a read on him, because he probably saw your videos and was like, damn, I want me a piece of that. And then he meets you and he's like, ugh, she won't shut the fuck up. And is no longer interested. That it was a weird Zoom blank memes. It does give that specific brand of Mormon denial, right? I don't know if her mom. I don't think Rosie even knows if her mom is still like following Mormon beliefs or still part of the church. I don't know. Yeah, 10 guys. Yes, they were Mormon. She often will talk about being an ex-mo, and that's ex-Mormon. She was raised Mormon. She left the church when she was 18.
And kind of like just trying to like follow his lead with that.
He's like, I like you best with your mouth closed, baby. Yeah. Or no, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say what just popped into my head. Nope. This stream has not been age restricted. I'm not gonna say what just popped into my head. I should probably age restrict this video.
And so, mind you, I ended up in a really bad situation because I did not think things through. And
Say it. I don't know. I was you, you probably all know what I was gonna say. Instead of being like, I like you best with your mouth closed, baby, he'd be like, hey, let me put something in that mouth for you to keep you quiet. Tree Boy says if you age restrict you may get your channel shadow banned. I don't know if that's a real thing, Ilya, is it? Because I already had one of my videos age restricted by YouTube. I mean, my channel's not going to grow anyway. Who cares if I'm shadow banned? Nobody gets my videos recommended anyway. Why don't you all hype my video while you're at it? If you're watching me on mobile, why don't we start a hype train? Why don't you hype my video up? Can I hype myself? So she ended up in a situation
because I did not think things through. And when I say that I struggle in social situations, even though I might come across like I don't, because I'm pretty articulate to some capacity, I really do struggle to read social cues.
So this was a...
No, you don't. I mean, she may. Okay, let me not say that she doesn't. Maybe she does struggle to read social cues. I'm not going to say that she doesn't, but why is there no hype? There's no hype button on my video. You can't do it to the replay? Well, she's trying to claim autism, right? I guess the guy she was with wasn't creative enough to keep her quiet in that way. Yeah, so she's gonna cry autism. Autism. I'm autistic, so I got into this situation.
Roundabout, long drawn out way of saying that she has a touch of the tism and everything following is not her fault because she has a touch of the tism. She can't read the social cues. This was an accident. There's no way that she could have known this was going to be a bad situation, okay? Give her a fucking break.
But yet, whenever she realized maybe this isn't a situation I want to be in, she didn't remove herself from it.
And so when we were come up plans what to do, one of the guys was like, well, you know, we could get a hotel room just so we have somewhere.
Rosie doesn't give ex-Mormon energy like Anna does. Anna screams ex-Mormon with her toxic positive. Yeah, she does.
to hang out with AC. And I was like, oh yeah, like, really? Like, you'd do that? Like, and they were like, yeah, like, we can just hang out, like, and I thought they meant
So let's get a hotel
hang out
room.
with AC. Guys was like, well, you know, we could get a hotel room just so we have somewhere to hang out with AC. And I was like, oh yeah, like, really? Like, you'd do that? Like, and they were like, yeah, like, we can just hang out, like, and I thought they meant in, like, a friendship way. Like, they made it sound like they will get a hotel room for, like, them and their friends to hang out, and, like, they said we were going to go to the pool, and I was like, oh, well, I don't have my swimsuit. And they're like, okay, well, we'll go back to your house, you can pick up your swimsuit. I was like, okay, bet. So we go to my house, I get my swimsuit. We go to her house, we get her swimsuit. And she also had to take care of her animals and stuff. And we go to the hotel, we get the hotel room. And I'm just thinking, like, oh, cool, we're going to, like, go to the pool, whatever. We get in there, and we're hanging out, and then I'm like, okay, so, like, when are we going to the pool? And then suddenly, no one wanted to go to the pool. And that's when I was like, what? I was so confused. Like, why did we go to my house? Why did we get our swimsuits? And then it wasn't until later that it clicked that the guys didn't have their swimsuits.
Well, they could just swim in their underwear, or if they have boxers on, swim in their boxers.
And I was like, but in the moment, I didn't put that together.
All right, folks, I'm going to bring you back around to the timeline, okay? Rosie awokened to an invite text message asking her to hang out. Now, we know that our girl sleeps the fuck in.
I didn't catch that, Wicked Weird Wednesday. Yeah, she woke up to this. So this was like a mid-afternoon, late day message.
So she probably woke up at like late afternoon. So she gets ready. She goes to the pool hall. And now they're going to a hotel room. So what time do you think it is? Do you think it's evening time? I do.
Yeah, it's going to be evening.
Do you think it's appropriate to go in the evening with strangers to go get in your bathing suit and go swimming at a hotel room? Now, I would be led to believe that that would possibly lead to situations.
You would think. See, Taylor says, I'm also socially dumb when it comes to people hitting on me or people thinking I'm flirting. I don't know if I would have thought of anything nefarious either. You know, I'm also oblivious to those things, people hitting on me or anything. But it's late at night. Oh, we can get a hotel room and just hang out in a hotel room. This was last year, Liz. This was last year. This was 2025. Like June, July. I mean, if it's like getting to be late at night and you're with a group of people and they're like, "Hey, we can get a hotel room," it could be like, no. I mean, or you know, we can just keep hanging out at the bar. As if they're like, let's we can hang out somewhere with AC. Do most bars in places not have AC? Any establishment that you go to is going to have air conditioning, right? So Rosie's just oblivious.
Actual situations, staying the night kind of situation,
right.
Hotel.
Right, because who wants to spend money on a hotel room for like 2 hours just to hang out?
Room, strangers, bathing suits. That's gonna be a little sticky and tricky.
And I was like, okay. And then so the guys had been up all night and they hadn't slept. So
what do you mean they'd been up all night and hadn't slept? This is like evening time, right? Yeah, Fiona's mom. Everyone thinks you're a flirt, you're just kind. Is the last one that you sent.
The guy that she was wanting me to hook up with, or like she said that might want to hook up with me or whatever, or I was thinking dating, by the way. But I'll get to that in a second. He went to go sleep on the pull-out couch because we were hanging out in like the double bed area.
So this must have been like a suite to have a pull-out couch and to have two beds. So this would have been a suite. So this would have been a little more expensive, depending on the hotel they go to. Like if it sounds like maybe like a Residence Inn or an extended stay type thing. Yeah, hooking up could mean anything though, so we should specify what you'd like. Yeah.
And chat, like talking. So he was gonna sleep, and then I ended up in a situation where I was really uncomfortable because I guess the real reason they got the hotel room was she and him.
So here's the thing. Does she not have her vehicle? Oh no, wait. In July of last year, she didn't have her vehicle. She had already wrecked her vehicle. Maybe it was daytime. Maybe it was like mid-afternoon, like a mid-afternoon hangout, and now it's starting to get later in the day. So it's like mid-afternoon, and then it's getting later in the day, and now it's like getting to be evening time.
Wanted something to happen with me.
Aha, did you catch that?
Was she and him wanted something to happen with me.
So apparently, Jay and her boyfriend had this nefarious plan all along to trick Rosie into an encounter. She heavily implies that she had a non consensual encounter with these two people and that was their plan the whole time. It's pretty heavy implication.
Yeah, she's not
And
good.
then for some reason, Jay, to play out this plan, hooked Rosie up with her friend and her brother. Okay, all right. All right, I'm following. Are you following? I'm following.
Yeah, so she has all these non-consensual encounters that seem pretty consensual at the time.
And I didn't know that. And I was not into her boyfriend. Even a little bit.
Were you into her though?
And I don't know why she is into him. And that is not to be mean.
Well, I'm sure people might ask why would somebody be into you? Right? Let's not throw stones. My brain just farted. If you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. Right?
But I was not into him. And I ended up in a situation where I felt like I couldn't say no.
You see that little grin though? That little smile?
Not into him. And I ended up in a situation where I felt like I couldn't say no.
You see that little grin? You're 30. She just turned 34? So she would have been 33 at this time. Right, Jessica? I think Rosie wants attention so bad she'll go along with anything someone suggests. Yeah, and so it's like I ended up in a situation where I felt like it doesn't sound like Jay or her boyfriend were like forcing her to do anything, but Rosie so desperately wants people to like her and to be wanted that she probably just went along with it. And that's her own choosing, right? She could have been like, yeah, hey, no, if you guys want to get busy, you go ahead. I'm not going to partake. Or, I think I'm done here. I'm going to get an Uber back home. right? I mean, she's 33 at this point.
So that was uncomfortable and confusing because they never asked me, like she never asked anything beforehand. She just talked about like her past doing that kind of stuff.
Do you remember when I said that Rosie said that she had a lot in common with Jay? So what
Being
kind of
bi.
past do you think Jay was talking about? Maybe Jay and Rosie were talking about how they had a very similar past. Maybe that led Jay to believe there was a reason that Rosie agreed to go to the hotel room with them. They're all adults. It's in the evening. They all have a similar past. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
I mean, it's a good point. Rosie has told her stories um on We're All Insane podcast with the, yeah, I used to go to these parties, these sex parties, and do all these things. Maybe they talked about that, where, like, yeah, I used to go do all these things, and I had an OF, and we did. So maybe Jay's like, hey, she might be down for some fun.
There was no conversation beforehand. And then events transpired.
What happened, Rosie? What events transpired? Are you not going to tell us that you were actually into it and actually participated willingly?
And I walked away from that experience really uncomfortable. But I was stranded there without my own transportation. And
so Uber's a thing.
I was just like mad at myself that I was even in the situation to begin with. And I was just like, I was just mad at myself because I'm not making any kind of claims about anybody doing anything nefarious, because like that was just the way that I felt at the moment, and I didn't say anything otherwise.
But you are kind of making claims. You've made it feel like, oh, they manipulated me. I didn't understand the situation. Oh, I just went along with it.
But I was really uncomfortable, and I don't think he cared, to be honest. So yeah, later on I come to find out that this guy wasn't even interested in dating anybody. He just wanted to hook up, basically.
Well, the other guy just ended up sleeping on the couch, and you ended up banging Jay and her boyfriend.
So, she is heavily implying that Jay and Jay's boyfriend took advantage of her. And then she's also saying that different friend was only there for a hookup, but she had already said that she couldn't get a read on him, and it seems like he wasn't paying her that much attention. He went to sleep on the pull-out couch. So who did the hooking up, Rosie? It wasn't different friend. It was you. You did the hooking up with Jay and Jay's boyfriend.
And I was just like then that wasn't what I told her either. And I learned a bunch of stuff about her, and this ex that she had mentioned went to, I think I can say this because it's true, he went to prison for charges related to like CSA, basically. And I bring that up because they told me their version of events. That whole situation happened. About a week later, I get a text from the friend. And while I was hanging out with this girl, I was being told all this stuff about the friend because apparently I had accidentally landed in the middle of them having like a big quarrel between the two of them. So I heard her side, Jay's side.
If I was on a quote date and that person had a quote encounter with two people in the room next to me, I wouldn't call him the next day. Yeah. Well, it doesn't sound like he was looking to date anyway. He just wanted to hook up, but then decided, I don't want to hook up with her. I'm just going to go sleep. Right?
And then I talked to this friend, and
So he probably doesn't give a fuck.
come to find out that the reason this girl doesn't have social media, the reason why she and her had a huge falling out originally was when this ex went to prison and was caught doing these things. She didn't immediately cut him off. Like, she initially supported him. And she left that part of the story out when she told me this story.
So Rosie was airdropped directly in the middle of this messy ass friendship breakup over
Display. I'll be right back. I need to turn my porch
Jay
light on.
supporting her CSA ex, apparently. And so now she's getting Jay's side of the story. She's listening to Jay talk all kinds of shit about H, and it sounds like she was believing some of it. And then after this messy situation she got herself in the middle of between Jay and Jay's boyfriend, H hits her up and she starts hearing H's side of the story. So here we go with that.
I also found out some other stuff that basically I had just and so when I found that out and I found out a couple other things, I was like, I think I want to tell you something that I was scared to tell you. And I basically told her what happened, and this friend freaked out. And actually what Jay did is the reason why this friend has actually like officially cut off this girl, because of how everything went down. And the next day, so when this I'm going to call her H. When H reached out to me, she reached out to me to plan a hangout between me, her best friend, who happens to be another one of Jay's exes, a different ex, a different person, and then
But then you go on to date Jay's brother and hook up with him like the first day.
Jay's brother, the other guy that she was trying to set me up with. And when Jay found out, Jay was really pissed because the ex, she doesn't want this girl and her ex to be friends, basically. And so, because Jay was mad at H, Jay went to her brother and told her brother what happened to me.
Okay, so she just introduced a lot of new people. None of that matters. It's a very convoluted way to say.
So Jay told her brother, hey, we hooked up with Rosie.
That H wanted her to hang out with a group of friends and Jay was not invited. Jay got jealous, so she told her brother what happened between her and Rosie. Now, why would she tell her brother? Now, don't you remember that Rosie was chatting up Jay's brother first? He was attentive the first day, and then the next day or two, he became not as attentive as Rosie wanted, and that's a problem for her. So she started chatting up different friend, okay? And do you remember what happened when different friends stopped paying attention to her and he went to bed? She got into an accidental threesome type situation with Jay and Jay's boyfriend. So what do we know about Rosie? You got to pay her attention.
If you give her attention, she'll sleep with you.
Likes attention.
Or what happened, her version of what happened, which is not the reality.
I doubt that. I'm more inclined to believe her version.
And I was planning to tell the brother, like, when I met him and explain to him what happened. But the whole week passed and she
Your sister manipulated me into sleeping with her.
Didn't say anything to her brother until she was mad about
Right, Blink memes.
H inviting me to hang out with them that didn't include her. So when that happened, I reached out to the brother and was just like, hey, I've been put in a bizarre fucking situation. I'm really sorry. Here's my version of events, whether you believe me or not.
I'm sorry I fucked your sister. Is that what it's gonna be?
Not, whatever. He didn't respond to me. And I thought that was that because I heard from H that basically he was like done with the whole scenario. And like I was like, I don't blame him. Because the whole situation was fucked up. And like I had no loyalty to him But apparently this is not the first time she's done this to her brother. By the way, because this girl's fucking crazy.
Who would have known the girl you saw from across the room and just knew that you could be friends with and you have so much in common with turned out to be crazy? Oh my God. I didn't say it. You said it, Rosie. So, in my opinion, this whole tale is to get ahead of the narrative that she didn't want to have this encounter with Jay and Jay's boyfriend.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. It's like oh, well, Jeff isn't giving me attention now. I'm gonna go out with this guy. And then, oh, she bangs his sister and her boyfriend. But then now, oh, Jeff is giving me attention again. Shit, I slept with his sister. How do I get around this? Oh, she manipulated me. She's just trying to save face and get ahead of the situation, like Wicked Weird Wednesday just said, and trying to spin her own narrative, right? Yeah, the thing she's glossed over is how much she participated in this quote incident, right? She's like, events transpired. What were those events, Rosie? Hmm? Hmm? Were you using her thighs as earmuffs? Hmm? Is that what transpired? It's just, it's like, come on. Just take some accountability and just be like, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't think you were interested because you didn't give me attention every second of the day. So I banged your sister. Yeah, and her boyfriend. Oops. Come on, girl. She does this all the fucking time. It's like with the medical kidnapping story when she's like, they were like, oh, that security guard, he's for you. And there's this, they have a huge, massive security guard coming for her. Well, why do they have a security guard coming for you, Rosie? What did you do? What did you do to have a security guard to be called on you? It's like she's trying to frame the situation in a way that makes her non-complicit. She acts like she has no personal agency. Right. She always has to frame herself as the victim in the situation. Things just happened to her. She just tripped and fell into the vagina. Right? Night, Mars. Sleep well. Have a good night. Don't have dreams of Rosie.
Friend because she wanted to continue talking to Jay's brother, whom, in my opinion, is Blue Bear. Okay, so she starts chatting up
I
Blue
think so.
Bear, gets bored, goes and hangs out with different friend, fucks Blue Bear's sister and Blue Bear's sister's boyfriend. And now she's back to Blue Bear.
And
Mm-hmm.
so thank you for the super chat. I don't understand the comment, but thank you for the super chat. Anyway, yeah. So, whew, okay, where was I in this story? Okay. And then some time passes, and recently the brother reached out to me again, and he seemed to be okay with me. And we chatted a little bit, but then I haven't heard from him in a while again. He's got his own stuff going on, and I don't know how I feel about it. And this is just a lot of drama and a lot of mess. So I kind of want to be friends with H because she was real with me and she was really supportive and she was really upset about what happened. And she was like, if you had told me that they invited you, I would have told you not to go, because there's I was told some things and I accidentally fell into like.
I was noticing that too, Blank Memes. She's like, she's not looking at the camera. She's telling the story just very. So it's either she's embarrassed by the situation or she's not telling the truth. Right? It could be that she's embarrassed by it. So she's like, I don't want to talk about this. Or it could be that she's lying about it. She just happened into an encounter with her potential partner's sister and sister's boyfriend, right? And it's like, so now it's like, oh, well, H was like, oh, well, I would have stopped you had Jay said something about, hey, maybe we can, hey, if my brother isn't into Rosie, we could have some fun with Rosie. Is that what was
a situation with some not great people, and I was just kicking myself the whole time because I was like, I try to make new friends, I try to do something fun, I try to meet new people, and I end up in this fuck ass.
Don't you hate it whenever you try to make new friends and you just end up in bed with them? Oh my god, I hate when that happens every fucking time. Ugh, it's so awful.
Situation, and yeah, so
Hello, Jenny. Was that Jenny Leon? Thank you for subscribing.
Okay, did you follow? I know it was very confusing. Let's have a quick recap. She goes to the library. She meets J and H. They start a group
Yes.
chat. She asks J and H in the group chat if they know any chubby chasers. They suggest Jay's brother, and then also they have a different friend. She's chatting with Jay's brother. It's going good the first day. The second day he falls off, so she starts chatting with different friend instead. She wakes up to an invite to go hang out. She goes and hangs out with Jay, Jay's boyfriend, and different friend. Different friend isn't paying her a lot of attention during that hangout sesh. He ends up going to sleep after they go to the hotel, and she ends up in a very uncomfortable situation with Jay and Jay's boyfriend. The accidental threesome, we'll call it. Okay.
Yes. See, blank memes, I've been in and out of this, but if you are in a private location, you should consider that something spicy might happen. If you want to make friends, go out to lunch or something. Right? You're in a hotel room. You're in a hotel room with these people. Taylor says, I can't make any friends because I just end up in bed with them. I know. It's the worst thing ever. This sounds like an intentionally spicy meetup. It sounds like they were like, I don't know how much I believe Rosie's telling of the whole situation, right? I said, oh yeah, we can just go hang out. We can go hang out in the place. Oh, but let's hang out in a place with AC. Let's get a hotel room. Yeah, right, right, Ilya, for AC, right? Like establishments in Florida don't have fucking air conditioning. With Rosie's sweaty ass.
After all this comes out, the friendship breaks up between Jay and H. There was prior stuff going on between them that Rosie was just airdropped into the middle of. And then she continues talking to Jay's brother after all of this, okay? Different dude is out of the picture. In my opinion, Jay's brother is Blue Bear, and that's who she's dating right now. So, this was a whole convoluted story for Blue Bear to explain away why she found herself having a threesome with his sister and his sister's boyfriend.
Yes.
My opinion.
I agree 100%. It's a way to explain to your boyfriend why you fucked his sister and her boyfriend. Whenever you had just been talking to him. You're talking to him, let's say on a Friday. You're talking to him all day Friday. He's not as responsive on Saturday because maybe he's busy. And on Sunday, you fuck his sister. Come on now.
Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Let me know what you
Blank memes. Also, don't ever date someone's sibling after you've been with their sibling. That is gross. I agree, blank memes. Taylor, Ilya, they knew the AC was the key to get her to go with them. right? She's probably like, so hot.
You think in the comments. Thanks for sticking in there with me. Thanks for watching. Sorry I had to delete yesterday's video and redo it. Anyway, in the meantime, stay wicked, stay weird. I'll see you later. Bye.
My dad's on? Oh God. What? Dad, this is not the time for you to be here. You haven't been in my life for days. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. If you heard anything, no, you didn't. If you heard anything, no, you didn't. That's our rule, okay, Dad? If I'm talking about certain things, if you heard it, no, you didn't.
Yep, Paw was in the chat. Paw heard about his daughter getting busy with threesome on accident, right? Because Jeff gave her attention. Jeff gave her attention. That's all she wants. Fiona's mom, that happens to me all the time. Be careful next right. She's just so God. I don't even know how to explain her. But yeah, so that's the story of Rosie and the accidental threesome. Thank you for having that video up, Wicked Weird Wednesday. I greatly appreciate it. You having that available. She's just ugh. Ugh. I I don't know what you expect. Yeah. And Taylor, you'd think, but apparently it needs to be stated, right? I know. I just don't like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to the hotel room just for the AC. Right, just for the AC. And then the guy that she's there with is like, fuck this, and he goes to sleep. Right? It's just I'm I'm wondering at what point Rosie realized they wanted to get freaky with her and didn't be like, hey, yeah, I'm not down for this. Right? Yeah, she makes it sound like she was lured there. Right? She wasn't drugged. I don't think she'd been drinking. If she had had a couple of drinks at the pool hall, it probably would have worn off by this point. So she didn't even use the excuse of having alcohol in her system. So I don't know. It's right. It's just it's bizarre. And of course through no she was just she was just an innocent bystander. This threesome just happened to her. She had no participation in it and she did not enjoy it at all. I mean, it's like, come on, girl. But this is why it's hard to believe her when it comes to the incident with this other J person in 2020 when she claimed she was SA'd. It makes it harder to believe her whenever she has these types of situations happen all the time where it's like after the fact she's like, oh, I regret, oh, I shouldn't have done that, right? That's why it makes it hard to believe. But I don't know. All right, I think I'm going to end it there for tonight with you all. I'm not going to stay on to stream the Lolcow Bus tonight. Um, so I don't know if Ilya plans on streaming that. Are you heading home, Ilya? Are you going to stream tonight? It's 4:30 your time right now. You said you were at the chiropractor a little bit ago. I'm gonna see if Ilya responds. If he doesn't, you all will know if he streams or not. If you're in our Discords, it'll pop up. Or if you subscribe to Ilya. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow, if I'll have time. And next week I will be in Texas. I will try to stream in the evenings with the Lolcow bus if I can, from the hotel, but we'll see. So, thank you all so much for spending a little bit of your time with me and watching a little bit of Rosie. We didn't really watch any Lolcow bus. I'm going to have to change this title and thumbnail of this video. But yeah, thank you guys for spending part of your Friday night with me. I appreciate that because I am a boring person. I'm sitting here Friday night streaming. I ordered me a couple of burritos from Taco Bell. That's my Friday night. So, thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Have a fabulous weekend. And stay warm if it gets cold where you are. I don't know if it's going to be cold this weekend. But until next time, be safe and take care.